Mandalorians, the Republic is at war with the paramilitary faction. With nobody else to turn to, the Senate approved the Jedi Revan to lead a defense against them, despite the Jedi Council's disapproval. You are members of the Republic military or the Jedi Order who have agreed to follow Revan to the front. You have been led behind enemy lines to retake the planet Onderon and its moon Duxon. You land at the far end of an already raging battle on the planet of Onderon. The Jedi Master Revan is leading the battle, although he's left you in the skies using your ship. Because you're a pilot. Because he's a great military strategist and he would not let a pilot on the ground.
Right.
Unless we have to escape and need a vehicle.
You guys see your commander out there? Get out there, you maggots! The Mandalorians are taking the front lines! And you see like this huge army like already like engaged in battle. So what are you guys going to do?
You know exactly what I'm going to do.
Continue flying, hopefully. Call it an airstrike.
Well, in this case, I guess it's time to...
What am I flying exactly?
An early version, like a way back version of what an X-Wing would have been back then.
So a fighter, not a bomber?
Yeah, a fighter. Unless you want a bomber.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it's you're the pilot.
Multi-roll.
We'll go fighter.
Okay.
It's simple.
Fighters carry bombs.
But like, not like, they're not like Y-wing bombers though.
I mean, they carry some.
Yeah.
They're more like rockets. They're less like bombs.
Yeah.
Womp rat.
More of missile launcher.
Womp rat.
Alright, so you guys are... Let's go ahead and have everybody roll your cool, because that's your...
Shit.
Ooh, I got cool points.
Do you not have cool?
No. I have presents.
You have cool.
Oh, then you...
Two. It's 2 green.
Oh, 2 green. Okay,
Yeah, because... Okay.
So I get 2 green dice and roll.
Yep, just roll it.
It's already 1 green. It's 1 green.
Oh, for him it's 1 green?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, subtract whichever one.
Okay, I got a horseshoe looking thing and a star on both of them.
Okay, so you got the advantage and the success.
2 horseshoes and a horseshoe and a star.
Which
That's
one?
an advantage and a hit, or
We'll go with
2 crits.
advantages.
Sorry.
You mean the 2 advantages?
Yeah.
We'll go 2 advantages for you.
Whatever is better.
Yeah. We'll be nice. Alright. Go ahead and... 2 advantages. Alright, and then let Jeff roll.
I just roll 1.
Yeah. Well, what's your cool say?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. What's his cool?
Let's see.
What's your,
You didn't
what's
give
your presents?
Yeah, what's the presence? That's how you go off that if he has no
1.
cool. Okay, so 1, yeah. Roll 1 green.
So this is how many little bars we have?
1 threat.
What?
No, sorry.
Wait,
1
no.
advantage.
Success.
Shit. Hey,
Yeah.
I had 2 advantages, an advantage and a success because I added presents to my...
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sorry. So I had 3 advantages and a hit.
Oh, so you did get both of those dice?
Yeah.
So what do you got?
I have 1 little bar.
1 little bar? Okay. What does it say for your present? It's presents, yeah. What's your presents on the top? The skills?
Oh, presents.
Last
1.
Okay, so you have 1 yellow. Give them a...
Is that good or bad?
that's better than what they've had so far.
Roll for me.
You got an advantage and a success. Give me the green. Thank you. Alright, so Colton, you get to go first on what you want to do against this army.
Scream a savage roar and run straight towards him.
Whoa now. Cooler heads wins.
So,
I ignore.
okay.
Brother?
So are you going to try...
Brother?
Running forward, yes.
So are you trying an intimidation while you're at it?
Against an army?
Why not? Stranger things have happened.
Well, hold on. Are you going up against an army that is coming straight at you and it's like
They're also...
combat is already going on.
Combat is already going
and
on.
you're inserting yourself into the main
Combat's
battle.
already going on.
Okay, because if you're running in an army front, I'd be a little concerned.
Well, also you're like flying overhead, so you just see like a little dot.
You see a little dot just sprinting as fast as he can, which is very fast, and it's a Jedi with enhance.
Yeah.
Intimidate?
Yeah, or whatever. What's the equivalent of that?
Would it be coercion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, which is will. I have 3 will, plus I can, if that doesn't work, I can take strain to lower my check.
Okay. Well, let's see.
3 green.
3 green.
He's gone.
Let me see. Hold on. No, I've got it. Don't worry. Yeah, I got a little program that lets me do it. I gotta also look at what the difficulty of it would be. Let's see. They don't really have any skills to go against it other than their own willpower. Let's see. Yeah, there it is.
Single battle is run by a single Zabrak just sprinting forward.
Okay.
Stretching.
Just so you know, it's 3 green versus 3 purple. Do you wish to take that strain on it?
What are the odds on that?
Well, according to this list, 3 purple equals hard on a difficulty scale, with 5 being formidable. But,
so it's probably just over like 50-50?
well, also he's rolling 3, which means they're on equal ground.
Okay, so it's 50-50.
So what you're saying is, if I took 2 strain, it would knock that down.
To where it'd be 3 versus 2.
3 versus 2? I took 2 strain.
Oh, 2 strain. Oh, because each strain counts as a...
1. Yeah.
Oh, then it would be 3 to 1. Yes.
Well, I took 3 strain, no check whatsoever, and I was just,
Oh shit!
Is that what it allows?
it does not specify the intensity of it.
It doesn't say you can only do this X amount of times?
It just says number of... take strain to downgrade coercion for every single... Or add 1 strain for it.
Oh, I guess you can, yeah.
What are you doing on my chair, man?
I'm just
I thought
going
you
to
said you were sitting on the
I'll give
couch.
him a chance.
I'm gonna sit
Okay.
on the chair.
Oh,
Kidding.
I said you want to sit on the couch?
But I think you have
that's
to
what
do
I
that
did.
like
I was
20 times for each member of the army. No, I'm kidding.
So was I.
I die as they all run away.
Alright, so...
Dead already?
No,
No.
we were joking.
No, like me doing it for each member instead of the whole army. I have to do that strain for each, and it killing me instantly. But they all run. It's turn, tail, and run, and you'll win the campaign
Okay.
at the moment.
So, what happens is you manage to scare off the main army, but...
So wait. So what we're saying here is 2 armies are killing each other. A single Jedi, gray Jedi, whatever, starts sprinting down a hill. The enemy army turns and looks, pisses himself, and runs away.
But the commander steps forward unintimidated, weapon in hand.
Sister?
Well, now the
Blast of fire.
Alright.
You have a blaster.
Is this
I
where
do
I
have a
come in
blaster.
and just drop a bomb
You
on
don't
her?
have a blaster.
Well, according to the order, he is next, and then you're after him. Alright, so you get to fire?
Yep.
No.
2 yellow. I can roll them. So
Okay.
it's right here.
And don't forget the... well, hold on, let me get the difficulty on it. Let's see. How far are you shooting from? Probably like... close...
Was it 20 feet?
Okay.
It's a medium range.
Yeah, okay.
Well, as soon as your brother just starts sprinting towards an army, I should probably follow.
Like success and a crit and
Okay, well, the crit is knocked out, and so you succeed, but you have two threats, and then that, but you can use the triumph to get rid of the threats.
yeah, I use the triumph to get rid of the threats.
Okay, so you hit them for 1 extra, whatever your damage is.
So it's 6 and it's on stun setting.
Alright, so
it's stun
7.
for 1 round.
Well, it stuns for 7.
For 7 rounds, yeah, you're right.
Because you get the 6 plus
That's
the
right.
1.
Yep. So it's stunned for 7 rounds.
You were aiming for that boss, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it stuns him. So, as you're like kind of terrified that this guy is not intimidated.
Why would I be scared? And then Zabrak.
Okay, well,
warrior. I'd be happy.
Okay, well, you're happy. Well, you were calling for her as soon as it happened.
That was meta.
Okay. Was it?
It was.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, anyways, as you're about ready to fight this person, all of a sudden you hear, pew, and a shot goes by, and it hits the commander, and he's stunned. He's like,
You're welcome.
all right, Josh.
Wars in the fire.
Okay, so enemy forces have been routed.
Well, but there's also obviously aerial combat.
Okay,
Yeah, the
so,
ships didn't turn around and flee.
No, what I'm saying is, if clearly the enemy is being routed, I can take advantage of this confusion. They wouldn't be able to retaliate against me, right? So I want to make a strafing run on the routing enemies
Okay.
on the
I'm gonna
ground.
attack the floating army in the ass. How uncivilized.
So would I just roll like the ship's blasters and you just randomly apply the hits on the forces, or?
I can, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's see. Give me, I'm trying to think what skill qualifies for that. Do you mind if I actually look at it?
Sure. I figured you had a list.
No, because I don't,
Tell you
yeah,
what I got.
the list isn't here. Oh, gunnery. Yeah, that's right. Gunnery would be good for that.
Gunnery.
So, what's your range? Which one's that? What's gunnery? What's that under? Agility? Yeah, what's your agility? That's the top skills.
3.
3? Alright, and then you got 1 in gunnery. So that's 2 green, 1 yellow.
Let's fuck them up.
And I gave you a boost because they were already...
Oh, fantastic. So will you roll me 2 greens, a yellow, and a blue?
I got it.
Or are you going to roll them for
I
me?
already did it.
Okay.
Already done.
What do they get?
So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You did 8 damage to them total.
To the entire army.
Yep. Except for the commander.
Because he was separated.
Yeah, he's a separate
Okay,
health.
commander.
He's got a separate health.
So not only am I now facing a stunned commander, his entire army had left him. So he was going to die anyways because our entire army was surrounding him.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's see.
It's Jeff's turn.
But only one of you did actually kill one of them
One.
out of the horde. Yeah.
Okay. Working on them.
Just the one dude. Everyone else is like, what the hell?
No, he's the one guy that got thrown into the screen and thrown into the wind with that scream effect.
Let's see. Jeff, you're up.
So how far away am I from this commander?
You're like right next to JP, so you can easily.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
You're medium range.
Medium range?
Yeah.
Can I use my heavy repeating gunnery?
Of course you could.
I'm gonna try to help my Jedi.
All right. So what's your gunnery? What's that under? Is that a gunnery skill or light?
Wait, so you guys are
Okay.
behind me shooting around me.
You better hope I don't miss.
That suck.
Yeah, especially since this does a lot of damage. What he's about to do.
I'm rank 2 in gunnery.
Oh, so you
I'm
got.
checking gunnery.
Okay, what's your
My
agility?
agility's 3.
3. Okay, so 3. So 1 yellow, 1 green, 2 yellow.
You want to
Yep, I got it. Don't worry. So 1 green, 2 yellow. Yeah. Okay.
My damage is 11 and my crit is 3.
You did. Okay, so you managed to hit him.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I didn't hit my Jedi, but that's all that matters. Thank you.
You managed to hit him for 15.
Hit him for 15.
Let's see how much he actually takes of that, though. Because that's the problem, is they don't take all of it.
Right.
Because they got soaked, too. He takes 10 of that, but that's still good.
Good chunk of damage.
So he is hurting. The bad news is, because he was close enough, when it makes the commander bounce away from the explosion, you also
Dick.
I didn't use a missile. I thought it was just a gun.
it was a big enough though. Like
So did that hurt me?
So did I do some damage to my Jedi?
not to him. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
You just kind of separated them.
Well, you know.
But now it's the army's turn.
I mean, he's stunned anyway, so it's not like he's gonna hurt him.
But now it's the army's turn. The main army is still kind of retreating. Let's see if the Republic army that came with you guys can do anything against these guys. So they all kind of miss each other.
Really sucks.
And then, all right, the commander. It's his turn. He has to get up first of all.
He's stunned. How does he get up?
Oh yeah, so he's stunned still.
What is
He doesn't get a turn, so it skips him. All right.
On the stun, you said 7 rounds. It's like
So this is a
7
round.
characters.
This
or
is a round.
Everybody goes.
Everybody goes.
We're all gonna go 7 times before he can move.
So we did.
Hopefully.
Well,
Well,
let me tell
Who
you.
is this commander?
He's already at 5 health.
Okay. So
oh,
we should be alright. So his drain is
This is why I crashed my X-Wing fighter into him.
just
Like
directly into the
Like
ground.
in every battlefield
Suicide.
too.
Into the ground.
Just suicide.
All right, well, it's back up to you, Colton.
I try to stab him straight through his chest with like downward thrust.
All right.
I guess I have to stand up. Is that a...
Yeah, it's not a. It's more of like a quick action.
Okay, so quick action, jump up, move over to him, and downward thrust my lightsaber into his chest.
Yeah.
Or attempt to.
Yeah.
I should
So
say.
what's your? It's
My
brawn
rank? Okay,
and.
So brawn is 4. Brawn is 4.
Okay.
And I have 2 ranks in lightsaber.
All right. So that's 2 green, 2 yellow.
I did not get a lot
Don't
of
worry,
skills.
I've got you.
I did not get a lot of skills. I am not a smart man. But
Well,
I can kill things.
what's the damage on it?
I think damage is 6 for lightsaber, right?
Yeah. And you've got a double blade, right? Well, you're only focusing one in though.
If I hit twice, like did the motion.
Yeah. So 6,
I
7.
could use Sunder.
What's the crit on it? 2?
Yeah.
Okay, then you didn't get the crit. So let's see. You got 8 damage in. Let's see if that goes through. He is not dead, but he's weak.
you get 2 HP left, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, you managed to get 3 of that damage in because he's got a soak of 5.
That's 6 damage. When I figured out he's got stuck with 5.
Fuck this guy.
JP,
you're up.
shoot this fucker.
Okay. Pew pew.
Do it.
What was the roll on that again?
2 yellow.
2 yellow. Okay.
It makes
Yeah, so if you want to roll my points when you want to draw
Okay.
one last skill.
That's exactly what you got too.
No, I didn't roll the.
Oh.
That's what I got, apparently.
Well, you missed,
Pew pew.
You suck.
but you have an advantage.
I have an advantage.
What do you want to do?
He said the blaster missed him, but he was frightened and died from a heart attack.
No, that's more like a destiny point thing.
He's stunned again.
Okay, he's stunned
It's
again.
done for an extra round. Okay, that works.
There, you happy?
Don't use the gunnery thing again. It's not gonna work.
Well,
as
it's
well
either
as
that
the
or
first time.
missiles.
You wanna bring it?
Screw you.
Yeah, I didn't use the missiles the first time because I was scared I'd kill you.
I'm standing over him. You saw what happened last time. You could attack the army.
Well, to be fair, the only reason you flew back is because he got 2 threats, not because of anything of his
So
own.
if he had gotten like 3 threats,
You would have still bounced. I wouldn't have let you get hurt.
could have just like quickly acted.
That is like a quick action.
Yeah.
You could attack the army with missiles.
That's what I was.
Yeah, he's gonna go higher and then.
But it's Josh's turn before me.
Yeah, you're right, Josh.
So half the army's almost dead.
Well, they're running away, and then the commander's pretty much dead.
I will most likely kill. So I've stabbed him through the chest, right?
Well, you've probably got him like
So I missed.
you hit him.
I basically missed. So I'm probably straddling this man, right? Standing above him, and I stab down, and the force of God touches the blade, and it moves slightly over and just spears through his
rib.
His rib, and he's just like, remember that Family Guy episode where they're trying to shoot Joe in the spine or Bonnie is, and he's just like, ah, I'm really bad with guns.
I'm gonna do the same thing and try to take him out.
Okay.
I'll give it to me, I'll do it myself.
What did we decide for that was? It's a 2 green. What did we decide for your?
2 green, 1 yellow.
Yeah, thank you. So same thing as last time then.
The stomach's flowing.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that because it's gonna be bad.
If you hit me, I swear.
Well,
The force of God moment just takes the bolt.
That was great. You said, "Don't hit me, I swear."
Be more specific.
Almost
You missed, but you get 2 advantages.
Kidding.
Right.
I'll reset his strain and give him one, I guess.
Well, no, it gets rid of his. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Give him a bonus, reset his strain.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a bonus, and then you have only 1 strain now.
Okay, so now at this point, how far away is the retreating army from me?
They're in the horizon, but they're not like out of range
They're
yet.
not force eaters. They're pretty.
They're in extreme range, though, you would say.
I would say
long, probably.
long.
So I can
They're
definitely use my missiles. They're in there.
Almost there.
Alright, so I'm gonna quick action, use my jetpack and just fly straight up,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna shoot my missile to
All right.
at the main army.
And that is also
Gunnery,
gunnery.
which would be I have a checking gunnery and 3 agility.
So that's... There we go. And you've got the boost as well. Okay. What's the damage on it?
Damage is 20, crit is 2.
Jesus. Dude, lightsabers suck in this game.
I think that's like one of the highest powered weapons.
No, it's not.
Why are lightsabers so shitty in this game?
Probably because everybody wants it.
In the lighter version, the same thing would be a Jedi. You have to be a Jedi to use lightsabers.
So let's see. Let's see how much damage you did to them, because you did.
Skill, so like
You hit a lot.
I killed more as a BB-8 than you did with a fucking fighter jet.
Fighter jet?
Fighter jet.
I like fighter jet.
Fighter jet. Yeah.
Fighter jet was more interesting in turn.
I'm counting how many you've killed. 6,
I've got
7,
them all weakened up for you.
8. You killed 7. He's 1 point off from killing 8.
How many people are in the army?
20. 7 and 8. Now it's their turn.
Stab him in the face.
Well, it's their turn first. Well, so they're gonna be like, "What you doing?" Like, that's gonna get them angry.
Good. Get them angry.
Good.
It's just seeing like a fucking BB-8 flying through the air, shooting missiles.
So they're gonna actually go on the attack. They're gonna fire at you because you
Are exposed in the air now.
Well, also you were the one who attacked them.
Right. So the dude stabbed their commander in the chest. The BB-8
They didn't
just
like that
attacked
guy.
them.
They didn't like that guy.
Good riddance, bitch.
They missed. They missed.
Oh, you're small. Small target.
Like 14 people just missed him.
12.
This is
They're from the Empire. You think they can shoot?
This is Mandalorians.
Oh, yeah. Kind of weird how the Mandalorians missed. They're like supposed to be epic.
Your team missed too. It's okay. Back to the top.
I stab him again.
That's what I figured. So you're just like,
This guy's like been electrocuted to the ground.
Can I force push him into the ground and try to kill him
being
like that?
shot with meteors.
Just get pissed off and just force.
there's really no point to it
I
though.
don't want to.
You're already okay. It's already. You want to hear how this roll is?
Right.
It's 2 yellow, 2 green, a boost against a purple. You are already going to win.
Yes, but if I force push him into the ground,
You
I'll
want?
crush him.
Okay, I just rolled it. You want to hear the results?
Yes.
3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 advantages.
So his chest is exploding.
So what happened?
Well, he just exploded the commander's chest with the lightsaber.
I also take a trophy to kind of look to see if there's a trophy.
You couldn't find anything of worth.
Oh my lord.
Anything at all, like nothing.
Well, his helmet.
Take his helmet.
Okay. All right. So the rest of
Can't
the
wear it except horns, but I take it.
the rest of the Mandalorian army is in retreat, including the ships, because the commander's dead.
You're welcome.
And so, as you see that, you start to. So the battlefield's starting to clear up a little bit. You see Revan and a few other Jedi and some of his commanders. Revan is standing over a civilian woman, though, and his purple lightsaber is in hand. He strikes her down, killing her before walking over to you guys.
Oh, say that one more time?
Revan killed a civilian woman and then walked over to you guys.
Why?
I'm gonna do that about 10 more times before you guys kill me. So.
Why?
Well, go ahead and do everybody roll your cool.
Again, perception too. Or no, it's presence, right?
Yeah, it's presence.
I think the good guy
Two advantages.
commanding it is turn traitor. Is what he's
We
implying.
never said he was a good guy. We're gray. We broke off from the Jedi Order specifically to kill the Mandalorians.
Yeah, like
It's literally
what I said at the very beginning is the Jedi that are with you guys broke the Jedi Council's ruling of saying no, the Jedi can't interfere in the war.
Somebody's getting an X-Wing fighter crash and so
that would mean you were.
What did you
Your
get?
character was part of the army.
Yeah, you were part of the army, so you're fine.
So
You were meant to be here.
Yeah, you're meant to be. You're part of his army. I have 2 presents.
Okay, so what'd you go ahead and do the roll then?
Green.
Yeah, 2 green.
I got 2 green. Shit.
2 hits.
And nothing.
Okay, nothing on the other one. Okay,
Okay. Good.
all right. You're cool.
Roll.
What was it?
That was 1.
Oh, it's just 1. That's right.
I think everyone else was like 1.
2, I think I have.
Oh yeah, he has a higher one. So I'll roll his real quick. 2 advantages.
On top of what's the willpower?
No, it's your presence.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you have 2 yellow. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking
What
cool,
if
dude.
I had an oath
My name is Full
to...
Daniel.
Yeah, what if I had an oath to Revan? Would that affect this at all?
What?
If I had an oath to Revan, would that affect this at all? As part of my motivation?
I mean, you might be more inclined to follow him.
Wait, no, it was no, it was revenge. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was revenge against Mandalore.
Woo! 2 hits, 1 advantage, 1 triumph for Josh.
So I was thinking for a story that our parents were mercenaries and the Mandalorians betrayed them and killed them. That's why
Okay. That's why
why
I
he
have.
joined Revan.
That's why I have hatred as one of my.
And then let me roll yours.
Yeah, so mine so far, oath to Revan and revenge for revenge.
You got 1 success. It's fine. Okay, so
Which I guess.
Revan walks.
Yeah.
You land your ship because you're watching all this too now.
I'm just
Because everything's settled.
unemotional.
All right, guys. So Revan walks up to
Flo Dameron.
Flo Dameron, and he says, "I want you guys to kill the rest of this village. They have chosen to hide the traitors to the Republic from us."
Excuse you?
Wait, they're Mandalorians,
He's
right?
talking to moi, Flo Dameron. Don't you know who I am?
Aren't they all Mandalorians?
Who?
Uh,
They're technically Onderonians.
The Mandalorian supporters.
Yes.
As far as I know.
Yes. As far as from what Revan has hinted at, what he just said.
Our quarrel is with the Mandarins.
Meta.
Okay.
Mandalorian. I would definitely argue with you.
Discipline check.
Okay.
That's against the
Yeah, because my emotional
regulations
strength
of
was compassion.
The mission objectives.
Our mission is to get rid of the Mandalorians.
My emotional strength.
Yeah,
probably
nothing about wiping out innocent villagers.
They're not innocent. They are hiding the enemy.
They're classified as non-combatants.
So you are going against my orders.
Yes, I'm going to challenge your orders.
So the
What
grand.
about you?
That would be like the
Roll
president
skills.
walking up to you as a foot soldier and saying, "Kill that person," and you saying no.
That is
Fuck
basically
no.
You know,
so. Basically,
so-
okay. Let me put this into
You know what the
context.
punishment for that
Let me
is,
put this
right?
into context for him. This is Darth Vader walking up to a regular stormtrooper and saying, "You're not going to do this," and
Yeah,
you, as the
he's hard as
stormtrooper,
fuck.
saying no.
And I expect that stormtrooper to be like, "Yo, Darth, I think you tripping balls, dog. You talking to
So
Flo
why-
Dameron?
so-
You don't
wait.
tell Flo Dameron to go kill some innocent people."
Wait,
man.
so you joined the worst person imaginable on a revenge quest,
I
military
did.
armor.
I did.
No.
Yeah, you
Questmaster did.
He just followed what the military told him to follow.
But he joined
He's part of the Republic
the
Army.
Republic Army.
Okay, quote, bro, this is my awakening.
Because as the Republic Army, basically the Republic Army
My
said,
moral clock just turned off.
basically the Republic Army said, "Hey, this general is who you're following, and this is who you've been following."
Right.
So
Okay.
you probably wouldn't have much of an
Yeah,
issue
I
if it seems we chose to follow Revan.
Yes. Oh, well, what's your
I
class?
chose to follow Revan.
Yeah, we chose.
Right. So.
My BB-8 guy.
If we go back, you're dead.
Okay, you're part of the
Doesn't mean we have.
You're
I mean, we
Republican.
chose to follow him. Doesn't mean we have to
Our
continue
missile
following.
tube load BB-8 dudes.
Okay, well,
help me out.
So he's gonna look to you then after dismissing that one and say, "What about you? Will you follow my orders?"
As long as it's mindless sensing killing, I still have a Jedi
Can I
order to
make
follow.
I make an action while he's talking.
Yeah.
Because I step around her and put my lightsaber through the woman's chest.
Through like another woman?
No, through that. She's not dead, is she?
No, he already killed one.
Oh, never mind. Then I
You just stabbed her again.
okay, so I step towards the village and start walking and ignite my lightsaber without a word.
You start stabbing people?
Yeah, I just start murdering innocents. The first one I see that's within range, I just cut
And
down.
as you start doing that, more of the army starts to follow you.
Okay. I would have done it even if they turned on.
No, but I'm saying like the army, like his army.
Military
Alright,
shirts.
Pally Vietnam, we gotta get the fuck up out of here.
So
This
you
shit's
two are
gonna-
fleeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna hop in the
Forgot
ship with
one
me.
was
We're
right
out of
there.
here.
Are you gonna follow them or follow him?
We're what do you call
Stop.
Obviously, I don't listen.
Bind.
Who's this?
It's a force power.
Okay. Enhance.
But you can't enhance against a bind.
Well, you would have to do a force
it?
check
What is
anyways.
this, CSI Miami?
Okay, so anyways, you guys are fleeing as these two are fighting each other over him killing the village.
Fuck 'em.
And Revan is also getting on his own ship because he's got to be somewhere else.
Oh my lord.
Oh, this is perfect. Now we can just not deal with a Jedi, we can deal with another ship. Okay. I'm gonna shoot him down.
Oh my god!
No, like he's getting on board like a
Hey, how old are you?
shuttle.
Right.
I say we're
I'm
like
shooting it
26.
Okay. So now, not only are you going AWOL,
Okay, so I killed a couple of them, but now the army's basically
wait.
them. So like, our argument is invalid at this point.
Major missiles. That's why.
I'm good to be male.
I force push the ground in front of her to like.
Okay,
Try
they're
to break the
slaughtering
bond.
innocents.
I'm not killing them anymore. I just killed a couple.
Okay.
but the rest of the army starts doing it with
The
him.
army is executing them as we speak. This.
Also, subtract 10 morality.
I don't even remember what morality was to begin with.
Well, now you have 10 left.
35.
Is that the Grey Jedi?
Yeah, it's about
You now hit dark side. Because 30,
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
because 30 is the exact mark.
Yeah, I heard.
So now I just went full Sith on an arbitrary decision.
No, this is not an arbitrary decision.
Yeah.
It was for me. Well, okay, look, he's driven by hatred and revenge. Do you really think he's gonna say gray for like another turn? Like,
No, I know what it was. He was just sitting there with an open saber thinking, I need a fucking saber sheath right now.
right?
So you've got to do some good to go back.
Well, I think at this point he's got to do something more than just
I
good.
just executed a bunch of villagers. Okay, look, my motivations are hatred for Mandalorians and revenge for my dead parents killed by Mandalorians. Those are my two motivations
Yeah,
right
like
now.
dark stuff.
So yeah, I was on a steady decline. There was no. There was a cliff, and I saw like a
And you
pool of
jumped it.
water, and I just kind of like, hey.
Okay, so you guys fire at them. Okay. Okay, so what's your...
Yes.
Oh, gunnery 2.
Okay.
Agility 3.
Where's the morality on here? I don't know right now.
It's right under conflict.
And you
Next
got
to
the
emotional
2
weakness.
yellow, don't you?
Oh,
Like straight up.
I think so. Like 3 agility,
2 gunnery.
like 2 gunner.
Yeah, we got
But you
fucking
still
max
love me,
power
sister.
between the two of us.
God damn you.
We're killing the main
I
guy.
wish I was an only child. Why did I have to have a twin?
So
So you hit it,
Blasting
It
the
starts
base.
to
I walk
just go
over
down.
and I slap you. Don't do it
and
again.
it hits the ground.
And he
5
crashes
minutes
and
older.
explodes.
Don't tell
It
me.
just
No, you're
crashes.
Yes, I am.
Mother said you
Alright,
were the
so your
youngest.
Mother's
Well,
alive.
that was both of you. I
Don't
combined
speak
yours.
to our dead mother like that.
Alright, so back to the drama.
Hey, we crashed the ship that main guy was on.
Yeah, they crashed.
What the fuck?
They crashed Revan's shuttle.
Okay, look. So the dude who is basically Darth Vader before Darth Vader, but worse,
Yeah, fuck him.
is now slightly annoyed, probably inside the ship, and now wanting to kill You.
Okay.
Because not only think of it this way, they went AWOL first of all.
Yes. So now the entire Rebel army and the Mandalorian army hates you. Because
We
you
should
just
probably jump to like.
I say we watch this.
well, the villagers are all dead at this point, so like.
Yeah, like at this point the villagers are dead.
Now we just have like.
So really, you two are fighting each other for nothing.
No, we're not.
We were arguing.
We're just
arguing. We had a verbal disagreement, and now we're just standing there. We
Hey,
didn't
look!
actually-
Out
What
of
are you
the
guys
sky.
gonna do now?
Is that our turn again?
Is it our turn again?
It's kind
What
of
did
like
you do?
I'm not really that
Okay,
worried.
so
I mean,
I
it's
think
Revan.
it's 50-50.
So, I mean, he just hit the dark side, and I'm a machine, so I'm just.
So.
I'm a machine. Who can choose?
Ice cream.
You guys, what did you say?
Badasses, let's keep bombing people. Fuck it, bomb that ship again.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Make
If
sure
he wants
that
to
he's
keep
dead.
killing stuff, that B9 Pally was always designed to be recyclable. So I'm going to eject you in high altitude so you can fire missiles down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to jump to light speed to get the fuck
man, we're
out
not
of
even
here.
gonna get to the 6 months later part of this adventure.
Yeah, we will.
So I'm going to eject him into high altitude so he can shoot his missiles, and I'm bolting.
Okay.
I'm going to go join the rebels.
So-
Wait, are you shooting your missiles?
Yes.
So
I'm
as
gonna force push them
well,
to you.
hold on.
I'm not shooting them at you. I'm shooting at the
He's shooting at Revan's
ship
ship.
that I crashed with that big guy in.
Okay.
So Revan is just like chilling, like what the hell?
Like
And
he,
now the missiles are raining down.
like
BB-8
he's walking out at this point.
Probably mine.
What's the damage on it? 20.
Oh, I backed him up.
To...
I backed him up to my hard drive, so.
So 23.
Just in case he dies.
Just in
Just in case. Like there's an like,
My battery's too
I'm like, buddy, you know the drill. Eject. Whoosh. Light speed.
I wonder what the chances are right now.
Alright, so
Dude, he's got high altitude. He's coming down, so
you
he's
got
bonus.
23.
He's got bonuses.
I already did the roll. Don't worry. So you got 23 damage plus a triumph, which I'm
Yeah.
going to do to triple that damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how I got fucked up. That's why he looks ugly.
So I did, 69 damage?
Yeah.
I just pulled 69 up in this motherfucker.
And as you fire it, Revan looks directly up, sees it, force push.
Fly away.
It flies directly back.
That's a lot of damage.
To your face.
I'll just force push it.
I'm gonna quick action just jetpack and fuck around. I'm gonna start dodging.
So you do a quick action jetpack. Which way?
Left.
Okay, it misses. But now you're falling still.
And stop.
And it's your
You got a long way to go. You
And-
put me in high altitude.
And no. Now we're Revan is going to just walk over here because he's like, no.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing.
And you guys witnessed this.
I
Yeah, we're
was
just
cool.
laughing.
Just kind of like I'm looking up at the BB-8.
falling through.
I'm just kind of
You
watching
got like
it
a
fall.
contrary to heat because you're coming through the atmosphere.
Just kind of watching it.
Firing
Whee!
You're just carbon bombing this motherfucker.
That kind of looks like fun. Just free diving.
Is that the BB-8 you have that we just saw?
Yeah.
And
Isn't
so,
that our BB-8?
Yeah.
So what made you?
So,
Technically-
Revan,
okay, so
Guilt by
technically you
association.
abandoned your two.
They would be under suspicion of association.
except
Except you abandoned us to go with you, so.
I was part of the army the whole time.
so, anyways, Revan. So
We
Revan
resigned
points to the
us.
commander
Oh.
from earlier.
And
For
he
you
was the
guys,
commander of the army,
you're-
so you would have followed him.
So
But
Revan points to your commander,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "Hey,
I'm
you
about to die.
over here." And the commander walks up, and he pulls out a giant rocket launcher, and aims it at the BB.
Oh, come on. Can we just see if it gets destroyed on impact? I really want to know. Please?
Good idea for my impact too.
Okay.
Yeah, George Revan's face.
Hey,
And Revan's just like it's tracking, but Revan like tells it to hold.
can we keep it? I just want to reboot it. I kind of like that BB-8.
I know, right? I want it as my
I wonder if
pet.
it lives.
Let's see.
Oh, it's not gonna live.
Let's see.
So you start falling and keep falling. So what are you gonna do as you're getting closer?
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna power your.
You're about like
thrusters
100. You're
into
about
space.
100 feet from the ground at this point.
Don't you have a jetpack?
So
In addition to
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like maximum velocity, you're boosting now.
Right.
At his face.
But I've got an idea. So I'm gonna shoot while I'm still in the air. Shoot my missiles one more time. Since they're all staying in the group, fuck all 3 of them.
Including
your
them too. They're all there.
Your old owner / best friends.
I'm doing it to distract them.
I thought what we had was special.
And then, right after my missiles launch, I'm going to quick action, aim straight down, jetpack right at him.
Alright.
Okay, so I force push the missiles.
So he's got me and missiles to deal with.
I force push in the general
Now
direction of the
return.
missiles.
In the general direction? Okay, well they miss him, but they go so the missiles shoot back by you. So it hits Revan in the face.
Revan is just like, what?
Yes.
And
Maximum velocity, that kind of, even with just a little bit of weight, something with maximum velocity like that, it took his head off, man.
but
It
like,
took his fucking head
well,
off.
hold on. So let's see. How much damage do you think is fair? You know what? No, I'll be nice. I'll even say you did 100 damage to him.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be nice.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
dead as shit though, right?
That's more than your carpet bomb missile hit.
The moment you chose to agree to shoot at him, you signed your death warrant.
Yes. No matter, even if you manage to kill him, you have the entire
Republic Army.
I'd say we're pretty
And
fucking
Jedi.
badass.
Hey, I hit that motherfucker.
You
I
ran.
did my
You didn't do
job.
shit. You were just like, launch the BB-8. And you
That's the best part.
So he is left with 98 health, so he's still alive.
He has 198 freaking health, and all you
Well, you got the thing.
Plus you get strain and
Yeah.
Okay, is he obliterated on impact, or did he catch him and he's alive?
He caught you.
Good! Self-destruct!
Got you.
But hold on.
With his face though. He caught me with his face.
He gets to go first. Revan takes no time to very quickly start to shock your systems.
He's just
Okay.
electrocuting.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do damage.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt a little
We're
bit.
saying I'm backing away at this point.
So let's
Don't
see.
fuck with
Sidestepping.
B9. Don't fuck with B9.
Let's see. Well, he's at a disadvantage.
BB,
so
oh
I'll give him
fuck.
that. Even with the disadvantage. So 10.
To be fair,
On
with,
it.
with
10 not
strain
including the rest of that.
soak and everything, he has
And it-
198 health. So, like, no matter what this dude
No,
does,
sorry, 6, 7, 8.
Him now, though. He's
16.
98 health.
my lightsaber does
Alright,
6 damage.
He did 16 damage to you.
How much HP is it?
Well, I don't know.
You have nothing.
What
You
you're
have to
just-
live by one, dude. Do it!
Okay, but he just full speed
Yes,
into
you
this
live by
guy,
one.
so he's
You live
injured.
by one.
Let me see what we got.
Wait, what
I
damage
don't
did
know
you
what all
get?
that means.
Okay, so
Hey, what
we
damage
got
did
2
you
soak. So
what
that
damage
means
did
he
you take
takes
by full speed
You take
into
4
Question.
into his face?
Yeah, you're destroyed. Because 16 minus 2, that's 14.
I was bluffing. He just didn't go with it.
Minus.
Because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh shit.
That thing is so.
Is wounds your health, basically?
Yeah, wounds is
You also
your
have
health,
strain
and
and
strain is like a shielding, essentially.
So basically, if this
I mean,
dude
not
did
strain,
16
you're,
to me twice, I'd be
soak.
dead.
Soak is a shielding,
I think if this
essentially.
dude did full power 16 to any of us twice, we'd all be dead.
So soak and defense the same thing?
Pretty much. Alright, so.
So with the
So I
disadvantage,
could
Use
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 soak and
we would still die.
You
in
can.
4
You can have
turns.
both.
Both of us would be dead.
You just don't. But you could.
God.
We
Wait,
did.
you had
98
defense,
health.
don't you?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me redo the math then.
So we
I
would
have
have
two
to. I would have to use
defense and
2
two
hands.
Oh,
Yeah, and
because I have that
hard
shield.
could from point
Oh,
blank.
shit.
Yes.
Oh,
With
that's
both
true.
sides
Oh,
of the lightsaber.
hey guys, he actually did survive by 1.
Oh my
I have the
god.
bubble shield. So that's 2 defense.
Oh my god.
I'm up by 1. So is it my turn?
Yes, it
The
is.
real
Self-destruct.
greatest power in the universe.
We're backing away.
We backed away. We said that earlier.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard they were backing away. I'm fixing to just fucking self-destruct. You better.
He's got the nuclear core chip too.
Hey, how important is Revan to the rest of this quest?
None.
He's not gonna be for long.
That's
I mean, he'll appear later, but I mean,
Maybe
Could you
not.
potentially?
He's
Add
going to the
different
hospital
characters.
for a very long time.
I mean,
He's gonna wake up in a dark.
You were gonna
dark-
follow him into the unknown regions originally.
I guess we're gonna go to the unknown regions without him.
I guess Malik's in charge.
they don't have.
Hey, guys, you know the problem with that, though?
What?
A worse person is definitely going to take his
A
place.
much worse person, just as strong as he is.
Okay, so did we kill him?
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I'm gonna self-destruct. Give it all I got.
So,
Wouldn't that be
You could miss
yellow
him
and
in
not
the
green?
face.
I could.
hold on.
You're just like, he's just gonna kill me though.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
right,
gonna
yeah.
re-download you later with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Let me
It's
redo it
self-destruct.
there.
Somehow
Install
stronger
you
than a
in
missile.
I don't know.
Now the next B9 might not be as heavily.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, he still has to buy this B9 unit.
Right?
I gotta
So let's
put it
see,
together.
what was his health at?
65.
Wait, no, it's not that
98.
I did damage before all that stuff though.
Not to Revan.
Not Revan.
So you got 104 damage,
He's dead.
plus a triumph that you can use.
What's the triumph do?
It's basically a. Can be used as a trigger for a powerful positive consequence.
How about
I have a fairly
Light
decent
side- I'll
reasoning
light
for
side
why I
points
killed the villagers, though.
to double the damage?
Like, there's a fairly decent. It was kind of an Anakin.
I mean,
Skywalker.
I'm gonna dark side to let him live, so I mean.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's kind of an Anakin Skywalker-esque move, but
Don't worry.
Don't worry about
I got a dark sider right there.
It's fine. He survived.
What?
That's fine.
27 health.
You said he had 98 left.
Dude, I almost killed this big motherfucker.
it. Yeah, but he has defense.
and so
And soak.
Oh, I actually haven't been using defense.
I thought you've
So-
been using this
I thought
defense
the-
now.
I've just been
defense
using-
would've been- after
I've just
the-
been using his soak.
After the first missiles
Your
that hit him
explosion
with
was so
his-
massive it caused.
No, defense is always every round.
That's always.
Yeah.
So I forgot. Hold on.
Defense and soak go every round.
Singularity and you suck
It's
them
like
into a-
your shield and Halo.
Halo finished the math here.
So in that case, he actually, because I haven't been using defense,
Too late.
Has 100 HP.
he has 99 HP.
Yeah,
No,
99
too late.
HP. After the self-defense?
After self-destruct,
After the self-destruct, yes.
his defense apparently
'Cause I-
somehow kicked in that moment.
In that moment, he knew.
No,
He
had fucked
I don't
up.
believe plot armor is a skill.
Plot armor is a skill.
Fine,
This
he has
is your main
27.
character.
He has 27, and it doesn't matter because your memory, whatever.
No, he's not done yet.
Right. I have an idea for my thing you were talking about.
His
Oh,
triumph.
you're trying. Okay, what are you gonna do?
The ground opens up. And
That's more of a. That's more of a destiny
What
thing.
if my self-destruct was
So
so
powerful.
powerful and massive it actually
It created a
implodes?
singularity and you suck Dark Revan into a black hole.
Okay.
But he
Alright.
drops his lightsaber because if he dies, I want that lightsaber.
Now, bullshit!
Sure, his
No,
lightsaber goes flying
okay.
off.
Nope, everything goes with him.
What?
It's a singularity.
All right, so Malik is now in charge.
Yes, man, that's what we should make
Who's in charge?
Malik.
Can we just edit a little bit and say his crystal just floated?
Nope,
down?
nope.
Why?
Malik's in charge.
I want the crystal.
You
I
might
want
want
a
to
purple
distance
lightsaber.
yourself from the singularity that's becoming more massive as it feeds on matter.
While this is happening, I'm guessing we're fleeing to a ship because now we say singularity out of a BB-9.
Big fat ass man. That's what I like to hear.
So the
BB-9
so-
that we used to own.
How about we agree that we don't fight anymore?
okay, so as you
We're
guys
done.
so as you guys are walking towards going towards your ship, the commander walks up.
Sprinting.
Okay, as you're sprinting, the commander runs over also, and is like, "Where the fuck do you think you're going?"
The fuck out
There's a
of here!
singularity,
You need,
dumbass. We're all
you need
gonna
to roll
die.
vigilance and be like, yo, dog, did you not see the shit?
Did you not just see the singularity?
Are you dumb?
Well, Malik's in charge now, and he says we have new orders.
We're all gonna die. Get on this ship, and we'll talk about it on this ship.
Okay, so yeah, everybody. The commander
We all
follows.
do the smart thing and get on a
The
ship.
commander gets in your ship.
Like a
Okay.
And we fly the fuck out.
Go away from singularity.
Okay,
Where the fuck am I?
You just
where
laugh.
have you been flying
Wherever
to?
you went.
You were probably outside the planet, looking
He
at
said
it,
he
and then you
had
just
No,
see
he
the
left.
planet.
He
like-
like straight up left.
Oh, okay.
So you went wherever your light speed was.
Where did you plan on
programmed to
going?
take you.
Oh, I didn't input coordinates. I just...
Oh.
You just blasted into nothing. You probably hit a star and died.
Now begins my Lost in Space adventures. Danger, Will
You don't have
Robinson.
you don't have a lot of distance on those things either. So.
It was probably just a short jump if it was an emergency.
Nope, I know where you're going. Don't worry.
He has decided where you ran. You were just like flipping through. You're like, shh, that one.
Please tell me there's a B9 unit you can buy at this place. I've got more than one Triumph in me.
Not only that, you didn't even die.
The thing is, whenever he does bring you back, you're not going to remember any of this. Because that version of you doesn't know that happened.
Yeah, but an entire entire Republic Army Force battalion just watched this happen.
What's the cover-up story on that?
They're going to blame the Mandalorians. Well, they're going to blame the Mandalorians, of course. It's a war, so what do you think?
Super weapon the Mandalorians
I've got good Jedi
In their
friends
moment
that'll
of
tell me good
defeat,
battle
they lit up
stories.
the galaxy.
They made one last attempt.
Yeah.
They had a super weapon that was also happened to be destroyed in this same instance because it will never happen again.
So, alright.
Right, BB9?
Beep boop boop. So the commander walks over to you guys.
Kind of hit a ship as we're fleeing the system.
Well, we're in the ship, yeah. So he's kind of pissed off. At this point, you guys have made it a safe distance. So, alright. Well, Malik.
Fucked over the fact that we just killed the big bad of the universe of Star Wars with a BB9.
There's more room for you guys to grow now. There's more room for you guys.
So Malik is Malik got reported everything that happened.
Fantastic.
We're
gonna die, just so you know.
So the Republic has already covered it up.
I'm just trying to take care of you, put you back together.
The cover story is that the Mandalorians used a super weapon in their moment of defeat.
Well, it kind of did. That's not too far from the truth. Apparently, a BB9 is a super weapon.
So.
Or a B9 or whatever.
So now the Republic Senate is now asking for even more blood from the Mandalorians because of this.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So Malik has decided.
So wouldn't I be sold off as like a double agent or a traitor or something like that?
Yeah, but that's not important at the moment. So.
They probably haven't even
What's
listened.
important is you find another B9.
So Malik has managed to convince them that we should go out and chase them into the unknown regions and kill them all, essentially.
I've got the perfect story for your next iteration.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I hate B9 units.
So
Guys,
I need to get another
exactly
one.
what the next B9 is going to be. He's going to be B4 made out of scrap parts. His hard drive isn't big enough, so he constantly has a memory leak and keeps forgetting things.
So you do have do you have any questions about what's going to happen?
Yeah, I need upgrades.
Okay, but I'm
a B9 unit around. I kind of want one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. That's a suicide bomber. In case shit goes bad. Just in my Jedi shuttle, just like launching a B9 at like the original Death Star thing. It's like just flowing away.
That's what Luke shot into the Death Star.
No, you're fine. So.
It's a B9 missile.
So no questions about. Okay.
Where exactly in the unknown region?
We're currently tracking a Mandalorian ship at this moment.
Okay. Who's commander of the ship?
We think that somewhere on board is the Mandalore.
The Mandalore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Force size?
It's looking.
Why am I the practical one right now? It's war. Okay, that's probably that.
Yeah. It's about the average amount of trips that we've ran into, 100 for like a group, and then probably another 100 on like.
We need supplies.
Space.
100. Yeah, we need supplies.
Okay, well, I mean, we can work that out when we have the soldiers because Malik still manages. Yeah.
I'm not worried about soldiers. We just need supplies.
Well, we're gonna get supplies when we.
And reward, because I hold up the commander's helmet.
Yeah, we do need
Like,
we need our
reward for
bounty.
this?
He reluctantly gives you 10,000 credits.
Yes.
By the way, I'm keeping the helmet and I'm putting slits in it. And I'm aware it's not more stick now.
Okay. So that's 5,000 each, I guess, because you guys are probably
Or
splitting
do
it.
you just want to put it in one?
And we can split it in case we split up or something. Not that this is going to go long enough for us to split up, but seeing as we just had a B9 destroy a planet, anything can happen.
We call them the singularity bombs.
So,
How many more of those do we have?
I think we have a spare.
Let's just drop them all on.
I guess to be fair, before you commit to this job, I should be open that the Jedi Council has not approved of this mission and have declared that any Jedi who do follow us will be removed from the Order.
I'm a Sith already. I don't give a shit. I mean, hatred flows through me.
He tilts his head when you say that.
I wouldn't know if this is. That was more of a medical.
Oh, okay.
You should be like, whatever.
I'll deal with the council myself.
So you're okay with the consequences of this?
What they don't know won't hurt them.
I just kind of roll my shoulders and crack my head with my new helmet with holes in it.
They can't always see the future.
I can see the future.
They didn't see Darth Vader coming. They thought he was going to save them.
All right. Well,
He restored balance. 1 and 1 is balance.
Star Wars swipe 6 months later. So 6 months later, you have managed to start making a career working at the shipyards of Forest.
Forest.
It's a planet. It's a shipyard planet.
Okay.
It's a really, really well-named planet. There are no forests whatsoever.
Yeah, ironically enough.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's like Iceland.
Like Forest Gump.
Well, it's spelled Foerost.
Okay, I got you.
Four
Okay,
off.
so I'm a salvage guy.
Yeah. And, of course, you have your new version of B9
Okay.
at this point.
Is he like low tech right now?
He's got his
He's
same...
been completely rebuilt.
He's got it, yep.
Oh, wow.
It's been, I mean,
I've been making.
I mean, you've had 6 months.
Okay.
We've had 6 months of stop.
We facing the tantrum shit up in this motherfucker.
So lately you guys have been fighting off some pirates that have been trying to stop the shipyards from, making their profits.
Jesus.
They don't want this. I'll be mad, man.
Just give you like a fucking invisibility shield, so like you can just like go and just roll in.
Just kind of like roll it in.
And thankfully, so far the Republic has not recognized you for anything yet.
Okay.
Although you have seen a few holograms that kind of describe you, but not very well.
Okay.
I mean,
Frankly, at this point, you could change
they're
it.
not really looking for me, though, right?
No.
Because, like, they think I'm dead.
You're
Well,
B9 unit.
I mean, plus they blamed it on a super weapon, not a droid.
That's true.
Really shitty, mass-produced droid.
Or super well produced. Who knows?
Droid of the
Some
gods.
dude, some random guy in the production unit was just like,
He's like, I really hate the galaxy.
"Raising a bomb."
3/4 turns too many.
he turns his screwdriver for some reason. He has a screwdriver.
One
turn
runs
too fast.
he runs off of dark matter, and when he's self-destructed, they create a singularity.
I think we're gonna find out it was through no fault of the B9 that he pulled this off. There was gonna be like an extra force that intervened.
Again, hand of God. Poked you. Just like, I like this guy.
Within the 6 months, Onderon has also been man-made being reconstructed. There's been a project from the Republic to kind of rebuild it. Give me a perception. What's your perception?
Mine?
Yep.
I think that one's my high one. Oh, okay. 3.
Okay. Yeah, so you've got 3 ranks in it?
No, wait. Oh, perception. Not the classical. Perception is 2.
Okay, and what's your... I think that's a...
Cunning is also 2.
Let's see. Perception is a presence, isn't it?
No, it's coming.
It's cunning?
Perception's cunning.
Okay, what's your cunning?
2. Also 2.
Also 2? Okay, so you got 2 yellow, strictly.
Okay.
This is going to be an easy check, though. Yep.
Okay. One coming. No perception.
1 cunning, no perception. Okay, well you still get a roll. It's just you get 1 green. Okay, you don't recognize it, but you recognize a ship that comes out of hyperspace. It's not just any ship. It's a giant fleet ship, and it's
How'd you not recognize it?
and it's one of the and it's actually Malik's ship.
So the one guy in the universe you don't want to come to your planet has just brought a Star Destroyer.
I'm not attached. Alright, let's pack our shit.
I'm not attached. Let's go.
Hey, wait, motherfucker, we can shoot this guy down too.
No.
We've done this once.
I don't know that we succeeded in college though.
Well, I don't
remember.
You don't even remember.
either.
You don't know for sure what happened. You just remember the BBA leader.
All you want.
B9,
So like.
B9, quick, get into the ejection pod.
Literally, you've just been told what the Republic propaganda has released.
Yes.
So your only
Your only knowledge.
is you were like, fuck this baby. Or fucking B9 is like,
And you left, and then to your knowledge, the Mandalorians used an extra weapon.
So, as I said, we're not attached. Let's go.
and also, as you say that, like a bunch of fighter ships are flying out of this Star Destroyer ship, and
Oh, we're not going to be able to get away. All right.
Fun time.
Cool mode.
it's okay
activated.
though. Like the entire place is like alarms blaring and everything. Everybody is getting in a ship.
You may be able to escape.
So
Okay, we're
so
gonna
you won't
go
be
down.
the only ship.
I'm gonna assume that like I've reworked my X-wings that way it's not like super identifiable as the standard like X-wing fighter for the
Or whatever the time period, yeah.
right. Okay.
Because it's not really X-wings they used back then, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna
I mean,
load him
technology
up to
did
the
not progress
robot.
as far as
I'm
you
gonna
would
load him
expect.
up.
Well,
to the
in
robots
4000,
and
well,
we're
back then
gonna-
they had like the flatter ships.
Right.
I'm sorry?
So I load him up in the droid
Okay.
cockpit.
Oh, into the like the little
droid slot.
slot, yeah.
Droid.
Just
Yeah.
in case I need to check.
The droid hole. That we're just
Droid.
the droid.
Just in case he gets to launch you into space again.
He's already got the backup. He's got the backup for the backup.
Back up.
Back up, motherfucker.
So it's
How many goddamn galaxies can I blow up, Caleb?
well, the first
There's
one
only
is
the one, so let's slow
there's
down.
only one galaxy, so it's okay.
There's another one far, far away, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
About that.
And by far, far away, we mean probably like one galaxy over.
Because space is relative. Like,
Yeah.
We're jumping planets here. Like, what's far? Like, we're
Um,
taking a week to jump across an entire galaxy. Like, what's the difference between?
anyways, I'm trying to pull up your stats for the
Wait.
ship.
Aren't they on that ship?
I haven't said that.
He hasn't revealed that.
So you guys are on. So you guys start flying. Meanwhile, aboard the ship,
Knew it. Should have bombed it.
Malik is looking at you guys, and you guys have been training under him for these past 6 months.
Okay.
You guys are his apprentices.
They were the good guys.
Yeah. So Malik's like, "All right, guys, we're still looking for those fugitives,
That's fun.
and we've also been looking for the Star Forge. Thankfully, we've already found some of the maps. Yep. You see the little star maps.
Just like it's like a pen, just like.
Actually, you guys, sorry, at this point you've already had the Star Forge because they don't come back until after they've already.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they
amassed
go
a new
for it,
fleet.
They don't come back, so now I have a fleet.
So now so we've already got the Star Forge. Hooray!
Woo!
Slight
Fucking
scar
off
going down
camera
the side of my face.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking off-camera plot.
Well, this is 6 months, so. All right. So go on out there.
Like why they left Han and the
So I'm trusting you two to be the ones to lead this battle to show the Republic that we're serious of taking over.
Battle? You mean like...
So we're taking over this primitive planet for no apparent reason.
It's a ship. It's a ship.
It's a shipyard.
Okay.
It would make more sense if they have to, take ownership of it because of some resource.
Well, shipyard.
To read.
It's a shipyard.
Yeah,
That's the only.
that's the argument I was making.
Yeah.
Let's go, brother.
Apparently, I now have a scar down on my face. I'm a little salty about the fact that it's there.
Wait,
I'm
what?
adding that in
Oh.
to my character story. There's a scar going down the side of my face from when we found the Star Forge.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And so now,
I'm
So-
a little annoyed that it's happening.
Oh, and in the case of the brainwashing thing that happened off screen,
What brainwashing thing?
I don't remember.
the Emperor, the real Sith Emperor,
All right, the
This
one
all
that trained Malik
happened.
and
because he brainwashed them.
I didn't know that.
Happened.
Yeah.
That's why they first started their quest. Instead of him, it's been you two plus Malik, because you guys
So we're now brainwashed by the Emperor.
are the Malik replacements essentially.
So we've been brainwashed.
Yes.
But you aren't anymore, because at this point they've broken free of it.
Okay.
So, and you already know, and you guys are working together to unite the galaxy through the
We're
Sith
trying to
Empire.
take yeah, we control the Sith Empire. Only person above us is Malik.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. There you go.
All right.
You just guys upgraded us like crazy. We went from random gray Jedi to the second in command of the Sith Empire.
I salvage boats.
Salvage boats.
Boats.
I
I'm
mean,
on the boat.
I
Space
salvage
boats.
Space boats. And I have a BB-9. One of us is obviously the winner.
And it
It's
will
the
be
one.
the BB died.
It's kind of like me and JP's going to take a single step back. It's like,
remember what happened to the last.
it's like, whoa.
Remember what happened to the last Force user that went up against a B9. Okay, so you guys have your own ships also.
I think that the B9 has like a crystal in it that is just like a force catalyst, right? And when he used his force powers on the B9 unit, it just magnified it exponentially.
Time for that cool check.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot
So wait,
of
since we've been
reasons-
training, would we
a
not
lot
get
of
a force
ideas
upgrade?
behind this.
Yeah, you can get one.
What
Our
are we
force
doing?
rating is 3.
Add one more.
Do we get an extra force power?
Yes.
So we get Unleash and Protect.
You've got the upgrade, I
Is
think,
that kind of like force lightning?
and you can get an upgrade.
Okay. So we just get graded here?
Yeah, just give an upgrade that's like
Okay, my DL-44 blaster is now gold plated.
okay. That's kind of funny.
I'm kidding, I'll take some.
Okay.
But in the meantime, my DL-44 blaster
can
is gold.
Add like an extra like.
Another bubble shield, so you have 2.
Oh, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. You can now jump from unit to unit.
Oh my god. Ultron style.
Just an army of BB-9.
That's a good idea.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
How many BB-9s do I have?
Space Jesus.
What
But
the
it has-
fuck have
hold
we
on,
done?
Hold on, the power has to be capped. So whenever he jumps to a new mechanical unit, the previous mechanical unit that existed there takes over his previous
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah.
Switch now!
So if you jump to a Droideka to start fucking shit up,
So you're
then,
essentially
the
Ginyu
Droideka
9.
becomes the BB-9.
Yeah.
You're now Ginyu.
Yeah, you're Ginyu.
And you have 1 or 2.
1.
Thank you.
You're Ginyu, but you can destroy planets with a thought.
That's a good idea.
You can just like switch to
But for the sake of that making sense, though, I had to take all your weapons off of you. Because if you swap with an enemy unit and then you fucking
Well,
suicide,
he can only do that.
Dead.
He can only use the abilities on his main, whatever his main skin is, like his guns, like the main guns, like the big guns. You can use the main gun, the non-missiles, on all of them.
The heavy.
The heavy is on all of them. The missiles is only on the one for his weapons.
My heavy, my
His-
missile,
His missile is only on
main.
one.
but they all have a
One droid. One of his droids. That's it.
No, he is just the one B9, right? But he has the ability to swap.
He can only swap
like,
with other
software
B9s.
With other B9s.
Yeah.
Oh.
because the software's not compatible.
So I'm assuming we have multiple B9 units then.
Yep.
So if he blows up, he can just Wi-Fi to another B9.
Because otherwise it would get crazy.
All right, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Let's
Some
see.
weird ass software. Like
So
other world.
Ultron 0.
Hey, what's your 2 yellow, 2 green for your pool?
cool as fuck?
All right, and then you just have 1. It's okay. You're not the only one with 1.
Yeah. I just have that. I don't need to be cool.
You just need to be epic.
That's it.
You got crypto hacking Wi-Fi.
You got crypto hacking Wi-Fi, missiles, a gun, a big ass gun, and apparently a singularity causing self-destruction.
Well, we have a lot of reason to believe that wasn't actually.
Right. But
he's taking credit.
Me and him know.
They know.
So if we run
And so
across
does
you,
basically the entire Sith Empire knows.
well, I mean, Malik probably wouldn't have told anybody.
Well, he told a couple people. The people that are supposed to be on the search.
None. That if you start seeing them self-destruct, just to turn them around.
You get to go first.
What's happening though?
The space battle.
There's a space battle.
Yeah.
We were escaping, is what I heard.
Well, you're escaping, but where are you gonna
Yeah,
go?
you're
There's a
getting
battle.
Okay, I'm gonna use my navigation skill to see what near star systems are.
Alright.
Good plan, cut and run.
That was the fucking plan.
It's worked so far.
What part of we're not attached to fucking
What part of I want no part of this?
okay,
No,
so
that's
do
not
I
all.
need to tell you what my skills are?
Well, hold on, let me look at the map. Give me a second.
Astrogation, I'm rank 2.
Okay, you're rank 2.
And intelligence, that's 2. So 2 and 2.
Well,
No, that's
it would
just
just be
yellow.
straight up 2.
Okay.
It's just 2 yellow.
Because the 2 would be converted to the 2. Like the 2
2 green would go to
converted
yellow.
to 2 yellow.
No.
Let's see.
What's wrong, Cleo?
Well, let me see where you're
See
going.
what she thinks
Oh,
of either
okay.
stick or ball.
Well, let me make that roll, and then we'll see if
Too
you can
late
find
now.
it. This is average. It's not difficult. Okay, you see that the best place that you can really go
Oh,
for
that
Bill
would be so bad.
is Iridonia.
The Hoth system I run here?
Hmm?
I want to go to Hoth.
I mean, Hoth is a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
And it's literally just, there's no people there yet.
Exactly. There's no
You'll
way
die.
for B9 to hurt anyone.
You will die and not be able to get supplies.
You will start to
Okay,
death.
whatever place that was.
Iridonia? Okay.
Yeah, load the coordinates.
Alright.
And
Can I use a
we're going.
So I have the space
destiny
equivalent of the dog.
point to tractor beam them?
Hey, wait, actually, technically, I have.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna do that.
no, it's only for NPCs. Never mind. I can add a.
You're still light, so.
I can add an NPC skill check to any NPC one.
Wait, what?
What?
I have a skill called Sense Advantage. It's
Mhm.
part of that skill tree I told you I got, and it's a add one NPC skill check or add a skill check,
Nice.
an extra skill check.
Okay. Well, it's your
I
turn.
realized I had that. They're not NPCs, so I can't do it.
Nope.
There's a battle.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Like you're in your ship.
I guess I just go pew 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 with the nearest enemy ship.
That was
Okay.
a TIE fighter.
What's your gunnery?
We're really pissed off, cat.
3 green.
3 green? Okay, thank you. I'm guessing you didn't rank in it.
There's no point.
Yeah.
What's your agility?
3.
Oh, you up that?
Yeah. I updated my brawn, agility, and my presence because they were all low.
So, let's see damage.
So your upgrade
Almost
was
all of
your
my
crypto hacking, right?
Good lord.
I gotta figure out what mine was.
Literally just 10 per
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know what mine was.
30 points. And then
Yeah.
Alright, well, you managed to hit one of them.
Cool.
So I'm going to install
So now you
a
can just
neuro
imagine
chip
a
into my
6
brain,
something foot
and you
tall
can reside there.
Zabrak with a little space dog in the ship.
Brother, hand me the dog.
We're on different ships.
Are we?
We're in fighters, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in fighters.
Hold on, I'm.
I need you to beam me the dog. It's my turn for
This isn't
power.
Star Trek. Let me do
You're
some
a good
math.
warrior dog. Keep
Space pod the dog to my ship.
Basically 10 ships each.
Yes, I got it on my phone.
Not including you guys.
That's hilarious.
Alright, so up next, JP.
Um.
You're also in your ship.
I don't want to shoot laser. Am I equipped with a nuclear missile?
You have for your weapons, you have the regular laser cannons, a forward-mounted proton torpedo launcher, and that's it. Which you just
the ships that Anakin and Obi-Wan flew during the first or the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't call
During
me
the
float
second
anymore.
movie.
But wait,
Third movie.
but yeah, but you just used the regular lasers. Yeah.
I'll shoot a torpedo
Okay.
to a fleet of ships.
All right. What's your gunnery?
2 yellow. 2 greens.
Okay, that's fine. You miss,
Damn.
but you get an advantage.
This is space, so there's a lot of room.
Okay, so my advantage
almost
is
infinite.
that I blew up with a ship I wasn't aiming at?
Did like a ship
Uh,
winded on accident?
Oh, actually,
Don't attack me when I start laughing.
so
Good dog. Good space dog.
as you guys are flying away,
Oh, you're fine.
and you're about to come, like you finished putting in the coordinates, suddenly you get hit out of nowhere by a
it just
torpedo.
flies around the
You
edge of the
happen to know
planet.
which vehicle we were?
No, he was
It was
aiming at it.
accidentally.
He was actually aiming at something else.
So like this is what each stormtrooper that shit and it flew off to the side and you just happened to fly into it.
Press the eject button.
I guess we fucked up. Okay, boom.
Repeat,
Repeat what?
repeat, and repeat.
No, I'm not ejecting him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to regain control of the ship and
Okay.
finish.
Give me a piloting space.
2.
Okay.
It's like all the abilities I'm using are the ones I just fully spec.
I mean, you are a pilot.
Space,
Right.
AG,
I mean,
2 and 2.
you are a pilot, so it makes sense. You actually fail.
We just got hit with a torpedo, so like
I made it a average check.
Can I eject myself? Damn.
Well, he didn't say we were blown up. I mean,
No.
we have
No, you're
shielding.
fine.
No,
so
you're-
If anything, we just been knocked off course.
Yeah, you just
like,
got
most of these ships blow up from a single like shot, but y'all lived, so
main characters.
good for you.
You guys actually just kind of crash back into the shipyards.
Okay, great. For a new ship.
Hey,
You know
don't
what?
worry.
No,
You're.
fuck that. We're gonna let them do their thing. We're gonna.
I mean, you know the good thing about being at a shipyard? There's ships.
There's a lot of ships. You know the bad part about being at a shipyard where there's now
Oh,
being
you know,
attacked
this
by
is great
Sea
because
Empire?
I have
Ships.
mechanics too, so I can attempt
Attempt
to
Refix. You can attempt to fix your ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna rack our ship and start trying to repair it.
So as I said,
And
imagine
it's my turn.
a
What do you do?
giant,
I don't know.
6'6" tall Zabrak sitting on a little tiny ship, blasting
Yeah.
holding a small animal.
So good news is,
With a scar.
it is Jeff's turn.
What is this?
That's his big just.
So what do you-
I was feeling this
I
fire.
guess I don't have what is fix the ship.
Felt like
Okay.
a little tiny vibrator.
I mean,
I don't know what I can do. You
you can do
It's actual size.
Well, you can
Again,
watch
I'm
my
just gonna
back
kill
in
everybody
case
in
they're
this
storming
vicinity.
while
I'm
we're
gonna blow
repairing
up.
the place.
You have 2 modes.
You
Almost
can set up
useless-
security.
almost useless
Scan out
world
for
destroyer.
enemies while I'm
All
trying
you
to
got.
fix the ship.
I can do that.
You're not
So what are you
very,
doing?
Scan.
He's gonna recon.
Like be recon.
Okay.
Make sure we don't get ambushed while we're
Okay, well, so far nobody's landed. So,
Put some in that piece
actually, that's a lie. Now they're landing. Because it's their ground.
It was what's in the
Oh,
kitchen.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright,
We're gonna be-
they land for their round. It's your
Do I need
turn.
to roll a skill
It-
check for
it's your turn
mechanics
now.
to fix it?
It's your turn now. So, yes, you can do that now.
Again?
Yeah, we're back at the
I
top.
started doing mechanics
I
at
did
my
last.
last one.
No, because how could you? It wasn't your turn when that happened.
You were talking to me the whole time. I figured it was my turn.
No, it was
No, it was
JP's.
JP's turn.
During JP's turn, that happened.
Okay, alright, so
Then it's my turn. Now it's your turn.
Okay, commence repairing.
Did the thing happen?
They crashed.
They crashed into the planet.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Okay.
so
Oh, I didn't blow anybody up this time, JP.
repair skill is 2 and 2. 2 mechanic, 2 intelligence.
So 2 yellow.
2 yellow.
Okay.
In your attempt to fix it, you actually fry one of the wires.
Alright, B9, this is fucked. We need to do something else.
I don't know what happened. That torpedo fucked the jet. It wasn't my fault.
All right, well, Colton, it's your turn.
I guess we're still in a space battle, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I just continue attacking.
you
Oh,
can.
shit, he said you can only crypto.
What else? What's my other options? I mean, we're in
Well,
a space battle. We haven't landed yet.
well, some of the fleet has.
Yeah, some place on.
Yeah.
All right, sister dearest.
Why don't we go
Do you want to
Yes.
continue the space? Do you want to continue the battle, or do you want to land and do ground forces?
of the station?
Scan to see if we can see them.
Let's do that. Okay, scan.
You still see 10 Republic forces on flying, and then of course you see, you definitely see one life form that has crashed along with a robotic form,
Okay.
and then you see a few other life forms on the planet further away,
He just happens to notice it's a BB9.
and you also notice some of the life forms from your group that are landing near the crash ship.
All right, so I
Let's
guess
finish this up.
you want to finish it up?
Yeah. Sure.
You could always split. You hear from God.
God.
Split the party. I mean, I was just saying, like,
Yeah, that's why I said.
We gotta find
like I wasn't
Take
trying
which
to.
one you want.
Like, I'm not just.
I'll take care of the rest,
I guess I'll go. I'll land.
I'm playing devil's advocate for
Okay.
both
I
sides.
guess I'll land and
and I'll finish this.
I land with the like our forces. I
Okay.
guess I land with them.
So you were with them when they landed.
Yeah, I joined them because I guess that would make sense for Malik to or probably order us to do
Okay.
that. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, one's got to command the skies, one's got to.
And I'm way better at ground fighting.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
I mean, if you miss
So,
stunning,
your
me,
sensor
I'm probably just
sense
gonna cut you in half.
another life form
I
landing.
have a lightsaber.
Alright, no problem.
And
Let me ask
I'm
you.
an
Mhm.
aggressor.
Does this other
You
life
are.
form have a BB9
I also have
pilot his ship?
2 ranks in lightsaber
I mean, I've got.
and more
Is there a
brawn than you.
BB9 unit in
You
his
do.
ship?
So in a straight up lightsaber fight,
That's a good
and our
That's
agility is
helping
pretty
him
much the
pilot
same.
Yeah.
What type of droid is helping you pilot your ship?
I would assume not a B9 because
No, I mean, I would assume.
I mean, in
It's
character.
an R2.
No, in character, but in character makes sense. He's
It's
got
an
bad.
R2.
I just
It's an
saw-
R2.
it was probably an
Are
old
you
R2.
kidding? You guys were begging for B9 units.
It's an R2.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I just watched one destroy a planet.
Which is why you want one.
No, because
No.
one also just killed my master.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Like,
And it totally made the choice to reject me, its owner, and join you, and then attack me. So no, I would not want
would you
to.
rather have a dog?
I would rather have a dog sitting in a thing. That's right, R2. I'm sorry.
That's what he's got.
It's a
Okay.
Cleo
Doesn't even
unit
have
that
a
we
dog.
have.
I have a little puppy in
We
in
have
a dome,
a puppy.
in like a ball, just like
The group besides the other life form that
Actually, so you find 2 life forms.
I find 2 life forms. Do either one of those life forms have a B9?
No,
No, Malik would never.
no, I'm saying there's the 2 life forms. One
Okay,
is
it's fine.
they land at the
They're
same
landing
time.
is what he's saying.
Both of them.
No.
No B9.
His character's still in the
He doesn't have a B9. He's got a dog.
So that was
a joke. I don't have a dog.
So
I've got
Okay, it's one. It's one.
You would
life
attack
form.
a group of us because didn't you say I landed with the group?
I think I thought you said
Oh, he's got a group with him then. Yeah. So
Probably like
does one of the group have a B9?
it'd probably be 10. Again, you could roll for it. But
I mean, in story sense, it would make no sense for them to
I need
want
to let
one.
you know something. Come here. I have crafted a lot of B9 units, correct?
I mean, you probably have. Yes.
Yes, they've been randomly distributed around the base.
Okay. Jesus shit. But I mean, you're nowhere near the actual base at the moment. You're kind of stranded.
so he
Oh, I
could
thought
have.
we landed back on the base.
You landed on the planet.
Oh.
So he
No,
could
I
have.
thought we landed on the base because that's what we've been talking about. Is what we're gonna do now.
Oh.
I mean, you don't fly straight up. You fly at an angle.
Because
and
we were
down.
leaving the salvage yard and I got torpedoed, so we crashed back on the salvage.
But you don't crash perfectly down.
No, you don't.
You would continue the way you were going. So you.
And also, you have
You
to
were
consider
in
that the
atmosphere.
planet
It would be a
is-
free fall trajectory.
The planet would still be moving
In
while
3
you're in
dimensions.
space.
Anyways. Well, okay, that plan's fucked.
I mean, if you could,
Singularity bomb it is.
I mean, you can always run towards the base. Also, you don't know if the singularity
I
bomb.
know. It's good.
I mean, you can always run towards the base because you know where the base is, which direction it's in.
How far away is it?
What's a fair
So
number?
he's on a ship landing, right?
Yeah.
With us?
people.
It's in long range.
Relatively.
Okay, so
But to be fair,
Can
there's
you-
probably
can you
11.
Be fair and not metagame.
I mean, he.
So I can speak and tell him what's going on. And
No, yeah, he's good at that.
you're
He's
gonna be
fine.
biased whether you realize it or not. So might as well try. Okay, we're gonna actually hide outside the wreckage, close to where he lands, and we're going to wait for him to leave the ship, and then we're
We've
gonna
already
jack his
scanned
ship.
you. We know where you're
He
at.
has scanned you.
We scanned you. I did that before we landed.
So you crash landed us in the middle of nowhere.
The only reason I went is because they were landing to take the base, and so I went with them. So we just happened to be near you.
And the only reason
Which was him, not
and to
me.
be fair,
So
the
you went to the base.
You are near
No.
the base, but you're not at the base. It's probably
yeah, they're like I said, they're long range from it.
it's probably like
It's
extreme or
you could
long
probably
range.
do it in like two turns. You could be there.
You would have
around
a
the
sprint.
base, I already have BB9s. You said.
Yes.
So you might have
Alright,
one.
so we need to fucking hightail it through the base.
You can tell it. I can jump to another B9.
Is he within jump range? Like, what's his distance?
But if you do that, you lose your missiles.
Right.
Okay.
You just have guns. Okay,
I'd say you'd have to be within short range, so maybe one turn you'd be able to do it.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna strap him to my back, and we're gonna hightail it.
And while I'm strapped to his back,
I'm just imagining Poe Dameron picking up BB-8 and putting him on like a backpack.
Like a Yoda.
And now I'm imagining him not running normally, but like high kneeing it. Just like and like his chest
I
not moving
have
at all.
3 agility.
Yeah.
and while I'm strapped to his back, I'm going to shoot at them in their ships.
Okay.
With the missiles.
That's fair.
Whose turn is it?
Because
But,
technically in game, I don't know if it's you.
It's still
You
you.
probably still would have attacked him.
It's
anyway.
still you.
No, his turn ended once he landed.
Yeah, so,
So
yours.
then it's my
It's
turn.
yours.
But they
Which means space battle. So
It's
meanwhile,
fine, you're in a separate instance.
yeah.
I'm giving the order to do coordinated attacks to remove the rest of the fleets as quickly as possible,
All right.
and I'm gonna shoot down.
You're gonna
Can
do
I use my force to push 2 fighters into each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the exact
Sound. Yeah.
in space.
where no sound can. They literally defied the laws of physics to go. And instead of the normal explosions, they went. They just like disintegrated because fuck physics. This is Star Wars. Movie. Fuck physics.
All right. Well, both of them are dead.
Okay.
So now there are 7. There are 8 ships left. There's 8
Whatever the
ships
other
left.
10
Because you shot us the first time, you dick.
There's
He did. I didn't.
and he didn't mean to.
It's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
you go ahead and do what he
wait.
said.
He actually wanted. He
It's
ac-
still Malik.
he actually was going to use. He was actually going to use a destiny point to catch you guys in a tractor beam.
Yeah.
Because he was.
Where the fuck is our goddamn destiny point?
There's one light side that's available to be used.
Okay.
So what? It's Malik's turn now.
Oh, they're dark side now, right?
Actually, it is
Okay.
Jeff's turn.
No, because Jeff said he turned around and started shooting when we started.
But I mean,
Well, that
it was-
counts-
it was-
that-
it was out of turn.
It was out of turn. This
We're
is his
doing that
actual turn.
now.
Oh, okay.
So now he would be doing that.
Now I'm going to do that. Strapped to his back and run toward the base. I'm going to shoot my missiles.
So that is 2 yellow. or
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
have max gunner for it.
I have 2 gunnery and 3 agility.
Okay.
Oh, did you want to level up gunner for leveling up earlier?
here, Cleo.
Yeah, technically, level, do you
There
gain
were no actual-
experience
there was
when
no
you
actual
blow your
level.
ass?
Okay.
There was no actual level up.
We just got trained by like the most powerful person.
I just was like 6 months have happened. Add one
Okay.
extra cool thing.
Okay, so your upgrade was your Wi-Fi. critical
Yeah.
hacking.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put a fucking antenna on you, bitch.
Well, fuck.
Long range transmitting.
I just crashed.
So you said the missiles, right?
Yeah.
Missiles, yeah.
Sit.
It's only, well, I mean, it's not, I mean, just.
What's the crit on that?
Crit is 2.
So 44. All right, so you did 44 damage plus, because you did crit, plus a triumph.
Can you bank that shit for later, or do you have to do it?
You're supposed to use
You're
it.
supposed to use it.
All right.
I would suggest just use it to take out the entire for that because there's 2 waves that have landed at this point. You could use it to take out one of the waves.
Okay, so what is a triumph really? Is it just like you can do something fantastic with your success?
Yes.
Okay, so you can make it so that way his ship blows up one side and careens into another ship that's coming after it.
I mean, there's probably 5 or 6 ships in this group, so you could just take out all of them.
Yeah, you could probably. You know what? Let's say you knock down all the ships.
Jesus Christ, you're too OP!
But you didn't
B9
But you only killed the 44 damage worth of people. You just got rid of any way of escape for them. Is all.
So we crashed. But
Oh, so the other guys are already landed.
Anybody that's already landed, you basically stranded them.
Okay, so you turn a ship into shrapnel, and the shrapnel carpet bomb the other ships.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I had already landed though. I said I landed.
No. I'm saying. Okay, so 2 waves have already landed.
Right.
His missiles hit one of the ships, which explodes the other ship, and that explosion does 44 damage to the entire squad that's in the area.
Oh, okay.
Right. So the ones that are still in the sky, the next wave is okay.
Yeah, but you've made it to where anybody that was in these first 2 waves are pretty much stranded until that ship comes to help.
I don't know what we do with that. That was.
You stranded them.
So now instead of having a bunch of people in 2 big ass ships, you have a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. We're gonna figure out what to do.
And a couple of them are dead.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, more than a couple are dead.
A large number of them are.
Alright, so my turn, right?
Well, let me do the math real quick so I can see.
Also, then it's Malik / DM.
Well, Malik has yet to.
Wouldn't you be soldiers and stuff?
He's kind of had no reason to get involved so far, but the soldiers, yeah. All right, so you managed to kill 4. No. Sorry. Let's see. 100. 45, 50. You managed to kill 11 out of the 20 that
That's
landed.
fantastic. So what I need to know is his travel speed greater than mine? Because he's motorized and has a big wheel.
Well, BB-8 is significantly slower than Ray running, so...
Yeah, so you'd be...
What kind of terrain are we on?
You're on a rocky, yeah, because this
Okay,
is more...
so I can't ride
Because it's very much...
Staying on the little tiny... He's balancing on it.
Just a uniball cycle.
Because this is more like a mineral mining ore planet. Because you...
So he's still on my back and I'm booking it.
Yeah.
So I get roughly halfway in my turn?
Yes.
Okay. And keep going.
My turn?
Yep.
How many soldiers?
You've got 7. Let's see. How many did I say left?
You said 11 out of 20.
So you've got...
7 soldiers and myself.
Yeah.
8 soldiers.
8. Yeah. No, 9.
Because 20 people landed, I was one of them.
No, you don't count.
Oh,
I don't count?
So you have
Oh,
9
so I have 9
soldiers.
soldiers.
Yeah, that was out of the...
Okay.
Yeah, that was just
Sorry.
the minions, because they...
Right, the minions, the right. Plot
They ever
armor.
catch us, we're fucked because I'm useless.
The ever catches were both dying.
It's your turn.
So I now have 9 soldiers. And I
Actually,
watched-
we're at the top. Yeah, you were running. That's right. So,
So
yes.
we have 9 soldiers. I have 9 soldiers. I just watched 11 of them die. And I have more waves coming eventually, right?
Yeah.
We're 2 turns of travel ahead of you guys too, so I don't. Maybe you can force run or something, or
You're one.
you gotta.
You're like... Well, they're long range also from
We
you.
crashed
okay.
and started moving, and
So
then this
we
last
were
turn
already a
was-
turn away, and then you.
I just
added
moved
another.
it. No.
Yeah.
I do have enhance, so technically I could probably catch you.
But is that your goal?
Well, here's the
You
thing.
do. It is one of your
It
goals.
would have been my goal to kill whoever was there.
But
But
your
am
goal
I
is to
dumb
apprehend them. Remember.
But are you dumb enough to go towards the missiles?
Yeah, there are missiles flying, and I'm an idiot. But I'm battle crazy. But I'm not that battle crazy. So I guess
You
what I
didn't send it in the boss.
We have taught this Jedi respect for the BP.
I don't know. I just know missiles. I don't see the B9. I see missiles flying at my face, and so I mean, my general reaction is I should find a way not to confront the missiles directly. I send my 9 soldiers, who I'm assuming are my command.
Yes.
Send
Nice
them
move.
straight at you guys, right? And I,
Go the other way.
no. And I, as someone who they probably cannot totally see very well, use enhance and run in a roundabout way
As a
Flank.
to flank them.
Can you pull that off? Do you have
I can't go all the way, but
He's
I'll-
got it.
I'll
He
catch
can
you.
halfway do it.
Right. So I'll be off to your side instead of all the way
So
around.
this is you, and he kind of does a semicircle that reaches about this
Right.
point. JP, you're up.
Did any of my fighters kill any more ships?
They're kind of useless.
Oh no.
They're just like, in the movies where they're just kind of like chasing each other, but no one's shooting. Yeah.
Well-
That's what's happening.
I'm gonna give the order to try and draw all the ships into one area.
Okay.
And then I'm going to force push them.
That is pretty fucking OP.
Force rating of 3, guys.
Yeah, I did, right?
What was Revan's force rating? Like 70?
He pretty much had every force power.
Don't you guys get like a rating of 2?
No, 3.
Rating of 3.
They got ranked
We've got
up.
max rating.
What is that on par with?
Well, that's the max rating.
Yeah, that's the max rating.
They can only have 3 force powers though.
So like, we can't do everything like Luke could.
No, you augmented that. You said if we can buy the skill, we can do it.
Well, but you didn't buy the skill because currently you only have the 3.
Right. We could, if this was to go on, we could buy more ships.
So
Force rating probably about Anakin level right before
Well, what do I need to roll?
like Obi-Wan.
I already
/
did it,
Anakin level.
so don't
One
worry.
green.
In
Well, it was 1
episode
green versus 1 purple.
2 or 3. Yeah,
You're good.
Okay.
I'm just a pilot.
So you got all of them.
Jumpsuit.
I'm just a
And then-
bit.
Golden deal, 43.
To make it like a domino
So it
effect.
wouldn't totally be
figure out
like
what my upgrade
okay.
is.
So to be fair, he's not pushing all of them. He's pulling the center one, like 2 of
I
them,
get it.
forward and causing. the
And
domino.
causing a domino effect.
I gotta figure out what my upgrade is.
It's more precision than.
You guys are like
Brute
level
force.
You guys are
Exactly.
like fucking Darth Vader powerful. He's.
No,
Not
Darth Vader
really.
could execute us.
That's-
Like yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I need to figure out something creative.
Like if Malik got mad at them one day.
we would put up a decent fight, but we would die.
Oh, what's funny is because they changed certain events, Malik does not have his lower jaw cut off.
So
But he should probably have like a robotic eye.
No, he took Revan's mask.
Was he successful
He
in
found a
smashing
different
ships?
mask.
No, okay.
Yeah. So was he successful in smashing the ships?
Not all of them, but there's only 4 ships now.
Okay.
Now shoot them, motherfuckers. Or I will execute you.
Okay, but because of the
You
nature
sit
of the way we're
wrong.
traveling, we're kind of like in tandem.
I'm
Yeah.
not sitting,
We'd
I'm
like
just
to take
saying.
our turn together.
Who said fear
Well,
isn't a
he'll
good
go
motivation?
and then you'll go because that's
Who
how.
said fear
Right,
isn't
but
a good
I'm carrying
motivation?
them. We're
Unless he
same
decides to
time.
do something else.
Well, I'll tell you what our plan is, and we'll work it out.
Okay, well it's your turn.
Okay. Did you know what the plan was? We haven't had time to talk about it. I rolled.
he
Okay,
he leaves
so
your
our
first
travel
line.
time, we're actually going to get to the base. What I was thinking is I'm going to drop you off, grab your missile launcher, take it with me, and say defend this point, and I'm going to go in and do what we talked about earlier.
That's a good idea.
So you can
Why are you
have
gonna
your-
take my missile launcher?
give it back to you.
When you die.
When you die, it's switch because once you die, you only have the
You
one
won't get
missile
to keep it
launcher.
if I don't take it.
Oh, you want me to take it?
And that way I'm not useless. I got a hand blast.
Hey, what's the rating on Unleash?
3.
That's just 3.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
dropping you off
the max
and
power
taking
for
your missile
both
launcher,
sides.
and you're getting ready to trigger your crypto hack because you're probably going to have to activate multiple droids to slow these guys down.
You're probably gonna die, is what he's saying.
A
At least
lot.
one of you. You're just gonna be murdered as you go.
So that's the plan.
Okay.
And then my turn follows up that with I arrive at the base, drop them off, and then I take off into the base. And on my next turn, I'll explain what I'm looking for.
So basically, you entered the base and just started going inside.
I'm in the base, going to a certain position within inside the base.
Okay. Alright,
And
so you guys do that.
I'm outside the base guarding.
So
But what about the guys that he released earlier?
What do you mean? Oh, so
I mean, out of game.
They're going to be catching up. On
yeah. So you're starting.
They're
Yeah.
gonna get you when
On his turn, they'll get closer.
They will get they're about another space away after I get there.
Yeah.
So
We do that in case we turn around and fire the missiles.
Which means he'll be there before they are.
Right, I'll get there in this turn. I'll have arrived at this turn,
Okay.
and then I'll be able to attack you or not, or wait.
Depending what he decides.
Wait. So, anyways, I arrive
Mm-hmm.
and I force unleash him in the face. From the side, no less, because remember, I flanked.
Right.
So I'm coming from y'all didn't do perception checks. Wait, should we do a perception check? This isn't.
Yeah, let's let him
Let's
have
do
a
a
chance.
perception.
We'll give him a
We'll
chance.
give y'all a chance.
Well, see, here's what I want to know. If he's in combat and his B9 unit is annihilated, does it trigger a crypto hack ambush where another unit activates and rolls out? How are we going to do this?
Yeah, because I activated it.
Yeah. So yeah, it would. Yep.
So
We
he
just switch
gets,
to
he
the
gets
next
a
unit.
retaliation attack at least, and then if he's annihilated, another unit
But I
rolls
mean,
out.
like, where's your BB-8s? Do you have one literally on every corner, or is it like?
Well, I imagine there was one
Sparse.
entrance, like we're at a big entrance to the base. I've gone in with the missile launcher. He's guarding that point. You don't even necessarily know he's there. He's ambushing.
All right. Well, give me. So who are you ambushing? And I'm guessing you're guarding. So I guess it'd be you.
I'm not
fair.
ambushing.
No.
I'm
He-
hesitant.
who is
to be
he?
fair, I'm twice as fast as you guys are, right? With enhanced, so I technically would have arrived during your turn, but because of the way the game works, we're pushing it back.
Well, how do you want to settle that?
Well, I'm doing a
We're
perception
doing,
check.
We're doing a perception check to see if he notices me arriving while you're entering the base and running.
Okay.
So what's your perception?
So the difference being you're ambushed as opposed to
He's
you
not-
actually
me.
do a
I
regular.
don't have
seeing
a check
you.
on perception.
Your perception, just whatever your
Do you have a perception?
you have perception.
Piloting.
Let me see.
Perception's a little lower than that, I think.
Hold
Oh,
on.
it's right above piloting.
Oh, it is.
He has a perception.
Okay. He has one
It's
one
whatever
rank in
cunning
it.
is.
Okay. What's his cunning?
2.
Okay, so he's got one yellow, one green. Give me coordination.
My agility is 3 green. Oh wait.
Uh huh.
Did you put anything in agility?
I mean coordination.
Well, how many dark side points do we have? 3. I could totally use a destiny point and get rid of that, but I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'll just use my 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do not notice.
Okay, so
So you come up and
just force lightning you in the face, basically.
I had a question for the lightsabers. We're allowed to choose which attribute to use the lightsaber with, right?
correct.
Okay.
What are the attributes? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like your character. Like
brawn, agility.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This would make more sense.
My brawn's way higher than everything else.
yeah. Well, I mean, plus
That
that makes more sense with your character to use a brawn.
Willpower would make more sense for me.
Aggressor word.
Yeah.
Anyways, I lighten him in the face.
Yeah. Okay, so what's his range?
Which one? I
Uh,
mean, they're the same. Never mind.
it doesn't say, so I would say,
So my agility is, that's agility, right?
yeah.
My agility is 3, but I'm also using enhance, so I'm adding a little tall. Right?
Yeah, that would add 1
Yeah,
to
so
it.
I'm currently already using enhance, so 4 green, I guess.
Okay, and it's just, that's it for your range?
That's all I have.
Okay. And then what's your discipline? I bet you, I'm going to assume.
Probably not much.
Yeah.
My will, 3 green.
You managed to. So you said it's 2 starting off? Or how much did you say starting off?
It is
Equal to will?
willpower. Equal to will.
So it's
And
equal to your
crit.
will. So
Does he
you,
have any crits?
so you 3, no, but he's got 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to you.
And I'll block 4. 2 defense, 2
So, yep, so 3.
3 out of 11.
Yep, so he's,
So I have 8.
so you still get to,
You get to retaliate. You don't get
Well,
to shoot before
well,
he strikes.
well, no, he gets to go on his turn, but he's like still around to do
Well,
it.
that was his whole turn, was prepping the retaliation. The ambush. He just didn't get to shoot first.
Yeah. So whenever it
Still
comes
be
back
his
to his
turn.
turn,
I'm not allowed to do anything, but if
It's JP and then it's
JP
your.
somehow managed to face plant into the middle of this, it would.
I wish he would.
It would.
I'm sorry, it's like in D&D when you set up a preparatory action. In place of your turn, you do a preparatory action, and then when the trigger happens...
It works differently in Star Wars.
So he just skipped his turn?
No, he did the action.
He set up.
He set up. That was his action.
So on his next action, he can,
On my next action,
He'll be even better
it'll add on to it.
because he's gonna have the boost and all that.
Technically speaking, this is all happening instantaneously.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
like almost like boom, 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 boom. This is all happening. Like you got there, suddenly he comes by, shocks, and then whatever's going on up
It's
there,
probably a perception check to see whether or not.
he could notice in that instant.
Yeah. So like,
Because each round is
technically
So you
this
grabbed him
happened.
and force-shocked him in the head?
The way this technically
How did
happened.
because a round is technically 6 seconds long.
Right.
No, I understand that. How did you attack him again?
As soon as I got within a step of him, he's here.
You're point
His
blank.
leg's here. I'm right next to him, and I just kind of like.
You're point blank.
he made a bad decision.
I mean,
Fine.
I'd still be neat. What's the range?
And
on
he's
force
boosted.
seconds? That's the
He
one
boosted
I
your
got.
turn.
I boosted
It's-
my
it's-
The
turn.
range is short.
It's
I'm
short.
short range, so yeah. But I'm not close. So I mean,
Okay.
It's okay. I still have a long range weapon.
Yeah.
You're not getting away.
Anyways,
You're not even-
How's it going down there? It's pretty boring up here.
runner and a BB or a B9 unit with
Oh, and I
weapons.
still have a.
Self-destruct and
Missiles.
crypto hack.
well, no, this one doesn't have
And just
missiles.
get right back
Oh,
up.
sorry.
He took the missile
Or
with
I
him.
would-
I didn't see the
While
missiles
I-
being taken.
while I
So
go
I
to
was
the-
still-
But you
Run?
see that there's no missiles on him.
So I just see the gun.
Run?
So I just attacked.
What have we talked about thinking before you act?
To do it.
You might want to start flying the opposite direction. All I got to tell you.
I tell
got a
the
destiny
other
point, bitch.
there, you said there's only
It
3
would be
left,
that.
right?
4.
4 left. Can the other fire planes, destroy those 4?
They can try.
Can roll for him.
Can I use a?
I'll do it. Don't worry.
Okay. Because I got more important shit to do.
My God. Please come on down.
I managed to take down 3 of them.
I'll shoot the last one, and then I say I'm.
Well, there's 2. There's 2 left out of the. Oh wait, sorry.
You said there was 1 left.
You're right. My bad. So there's 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot the last one, and then I'm going down to try and save his ass.
Okay.
Which
So
I mean would assume the
All
other
in
2
one
waves
turn?
are also coming.
well,
How do
I
you
could
even
just
know
go
he's in
pew
trouble?
pew. Woo!
because they were talking
We're
on
on
the
Yeah,
phones.
we're on comms.
Alright.
Pew pew woo.
I guess that conversation would happen as I'm running into electrocute. This
Okay.
being-
Yep. You managed to get rid of them.
Technically speaking,
And
that's
3
why I chose to,
of
like,
your guys were left.
all of my other. Our soldiers suck ass. Jesus Christ.
Well, there were only 10.
Yeah. They're imperial trained and whatever, and they can't do shit.
So you're no longer commanding your forces in space.
But there's no reason
There's
to.
no reason
No,
to.
that's fine. I just wanted to make that observation.
I mean, but you in game don't know that.
No, I don't know that. I'm just.
Also, there's a Star Destroyer, so like Star Destroyer ass. Still up there. Would you do?
Which that type
I'm
of.
on a military base right now.
Hey,
Well,
a question.
no, really, you're at a factory.
Question. Can I use a
military
destiny
factory.
point to tractor beam his ass from low orbit?
This thing's Star Trek, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't just
beams
tractor
are
beam.
gigantic. I mean, you wouldn't have.
Destiny point, engage.
You would need to
That's
like.
what I said. Can I use a destiny point?
Now,
Like,
probably
woo!
the best example of that would be you fly through low orbit at
That's what I'm
extreme
saying.
speed, and he force jumps.
so that's
up
what
into
you're
the
doing?
part of the
Yeah.
bay.
Foo!
Okay.
As we go out.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So
You got to
foo!
be fucking dead, boy.
So he got away.
You freaking doing it!
No, it's basically, and then jump. Like instantaneous.
So it's my turn.
It was
Yeah,
like
so
you
from
guys
your-
are ruining
so,
my
hold
plan,
on.
though. I had
So
some
from-
fantastic
So
I'm
from,
thinking like
hold
this.
on. So from your perspective, you see
a Mandalorian.
you
right?
see
you have these
basically Colton's character run up to you, walk up,
and then jump
Force
Into
jump.
a ship.
Into a ship.
I'm flying away.
Coordinated attack!
They can't fly
Yeah!
that quick.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
They'd be going to fly away.
But it's fine because the 9 soldiers are showing up right now, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, you still have the 9
So they're
How
like
much the
right in front of
jetpack?
you. These 9 soldiers are probably less than a turn. So when my turn starts, so when you're done, my soldiers will arrive at the door and start entering the base.
So you could probably blow it up before.
So you can either attack the soldiers, blow up the door, or attack me.
Or hold the door.
Or hold the door and just...
Or you can say you don't care about the space and say screw it.
And then you can just jump into another droid and leave.
Because
You have plenty of
We have a
options.
plan.
by the time of your next turn, you're gonna find a ship.
We have a plan. I'm not even going for a ship right away.
Yeah, you haven't even heard these two.
Okay, well it is your turn.
Okay, so his soldiers are approaching.
They're getting closer, but you can see them, but they're not there.
I mean, they're by the time my turn starts, they will be there.
Yes,
Because they were returned.
but you can see them.
I can see them.
They are long range still.
Okay.
They're like on the other side of that.
So you can
I'm
just
going
once
to
again
go
boost your ambush for when they show up.
Which means you would have 2 boosts.
And
Well, okay,
preset.
Well,
Wait,
hold on.
remember this. My turn starts, they show up, and he can't act until
His next
So if
turn.
they kill him,
So how do you set up an ambush action then?
it would be on this turn. Like if once they got there, they would do a perception check if they saw him or not.
Like if it
They-
was, like if they were already there, he could do it, and then
Or since he's hiding, it would.
I
be,
mean, we're at the only entrance.
There's a skill.
You would just stay inside the entrance and self-destruct on entry.
But we would give them a perception check to see if they see them before they enter.
but you would still have that chance.
Right. So there'd still be a chance of once they enter.
So
the next
do you
time
want
they
to
come
just say
around,
that
you
you're
can
setting
attack
up to
them.
explode? I guess then,
Yeah.
because that was okay.
Because I'm up to stuff.
So you're
While
stealthing
he's
essentially.
delaying as much
Yeah.
as possible.
Okay.
So
Got it.
I'm assuming we're flying.
The only
over
reason
the top
it
of the
failed
base
on
right
his
now.
is because he saw you. He knew
I saw
where
you
you
setting
were.
up. I was
Right.
close enough to see
Yeah.
it. So you had to see.
Now I haven't given away my plan yet for some.
It is your turn now, though.
And for entertainment's sake, so I need you to work with me a little bit.
Okay.
So this is a shipyard base for a military installation.
Well, it's military and consumer.
So-
it's both.
It's a
I'm
factory.
safe in assuming it's not without defenses.
Well, it's semi.
Okay, point being. So while he's setting that up, and
Most of the
delaying
defenses are dead.
flooding, my main objective is because it's been
Where did
evacuated,
my
right?
sweater go?
For the most part, they've given up the space.
Right.
Yeah.
I am going to the bridge to activate self-defense weapons.
Okay.
The capital guns that are on these bases.
Mhm.
And because I can generally tell from looking at the targeting systems that it's just these guys up there, just auto lock and fire. I'm gonna load B9 into the system. Well, can I do that if he's in a droid?
No.
You have a
Okay.
backup. You don't have.
So I'm just gonna set to auto target and fire, and then on my next turn, I'm
You're going to
starting-
start looking
I've
for a
looked at
ship.
the maps. I know where the hangar is. I know where a ship is. That ends my turn.
It's your turn, right?
Yeah. So,
So you have to deal with the base firing at you, and
Yeah, let
I'm,
me-
I'm actively looking for that ship.
all right. Hold on.
Lord.
And then
So you're not letting soldiers in. I started firing the capital guns,
Well,
and I'm
soldiers-
looking. I'm headed for my
The
ship.
soldiers are about to arrive.
You guys are just floating over the
We're
base.
flying over the base.
Yeah.
How high are
Mayhem, chaos,
Like right over the base, or
mayhem, anarchy.
We're low over it.
And you know those defense guns. You saw the ones outside of
Yes.
Hawk.
Yeah.
They can stun. They can stun soldiers.
Yeah. So,
This is why we work well together.
because we're both insane?
Yes.
We do stupid shit.
11 more people, not just the 9, are approaching him
We're
now.
about to
So
get
11 people in total, or 20 in total,
20.
are now walking through because they're there. They've arrived at the door.
If you have to.
Well, they're now approaching after that. Okay, so that first set of 9 approach.
So I told
The
you.
9 that from earlier,
So
they approach
they're-
now.
So on your turn,
They approach
will
now.
be where you are.
No, there now.
So they're walking into the door.
Right, but what I'm saying
And
is
then
that
all
when
you
he
hear
gets to
is,
his turn,
But no, he's already stealth, remember?
Yeah, so they have to roll a perception and see if they
Oh
see
yeah,
him.
so on your turn they'll roll perception and then you can choose to go
Yeah.
off or not.
So, well, you should roll a perception because they just arrived.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
should roll a perception now And if they see you, I don't think they get another turn to attack. But
No, they don't.
They'll probably just not all.
They don't.
They probably won't all run in there. I mean, if
I
they
mean,
notice-
they're kind of
hey, just like, they kind of notice like, hey, there's a gun leaning.
Hey, what
through.
is
You accidentally leave a gun in the
is that
doorway.
is it actually? Yeah. What's your stealth?
So it would be 3, right?
Yeah, that's
Is it-
right.
Jill, no, you
They're
didn't
saying
roll
you might
3.
hate me after my turn.
Yeah, I did.
No, I mean,
It'll be
isn't
fine.
he 3 green?
No,
I think
I'm
it's
doing
okay.
the perception
Fine,
for
humor.
Oh, okay.
perception versus his stealth.
That's right. Okay. My bad.
Nobody notices you.
Oh boy.
What is your agility?
3.
Oh.
They have. I mean, they're.
That's
They're
like his
stupid.
only big stat.
Yeah.
So those 9, just notice, those 9 are totally within range. You can point blank annihilate 9.
Oh, they're oblivious.
Right. Okay, so it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he has flown low over the base, so he's like right skimming the base.
Yep.
What's that noise?
So I, while force enhanced, release in the middle, on top of the middle building of the base, and start cutting a hole in the roof with my lightsaber.
Okay. All right. Well, you fall in, and as you fall in, he is leaving.
So as I fall in,
He's already leaving the room.
So just happenstance, I fall onto his room.
Yes.
Yes, because
I just said the middle, so you happen to be in the middle.
Oh, you got lucky.
So I got real lucky, and so I noticed you leaving. So on my next,
But he's
turn,
like, it's like a split second. Like,
Do
as-
I hear him drop in? As I'm
you would
leaving?
probably hear me
You can-
cutting through.
you can
the
vaguely,
roof.
yeah, you can hear the roof.
That's probably why I was in a hurry. Was
That's
I
probably
saw
why
the
you're
fucking
leaving.
Saber coming through.
You're like, let's get those turrets activated. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You just hear.
Okay. So now I think it should segue to what's going on in space because I've activated these guns.
I've already been having it go. I
I
already.
want to hear what's going on.
Well, your turrets
Or are you
missed.
gonna explain it after we get out?
Well, the first few turrets missed, and then, but the ship fired back and destroyed 2 of them.
Okay. So they're sufficiently distracted.
Yes.
They're focusing on the big guns shooting in their faces.
Yes. Okay, JP. So you
Your
just
brother just launched himself at a building, survived, attacked the building, won, and dropped into the building. Which is the best way to describe what just happened.
Can I blow up the building?
I'm in it. It's a big building. I'm imagining.
don't
it as
pull a
giant
Zach.
structure.
Yeah, I know,
Don't
right?
kill your only family
You're right.
yet.
This is, you know what? This is PvP Star Wars D&D.
Yeah, but we're not even like really.
You're not really
each
fighting
other.
each other. You're all like,
It was working out. It's fun.
it's kind of like you're vague. It's kind of like, you know how to.
vaguely.
How about
touching
this? Do
other
I'm
people.
gonna detect heat signatures.
Okay. Well,
So
you
And I'm
detect
gonna-
like
I know where he dropped in, so I'm gonna fire.
you detect 22 heat signatures.
including
But-
myself.
Yeah.
And I know where he is.
Something I gotta point out. You're in a ship floating over the building right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've activated the defense guns and they're auto-locking everything above us.
Yeah.
But
They.
he's not-
I said they missed though in the last turn.
But technically speaking, he's not above them. He's like skimming.
He's
the edge of
skimming,
the
like
base.
he.
Okay.
Yeah. Like honestly, if one were to hit him, it's probably because he's right on top of it, which means it would hit itself.
It's accidentally, and then they blow up, and he dies anyways. But now there's one less turn, so like win-win, right? Win-lose. Sorry.
I'm gonna shoot the part of the base that
But it-
he's not in.
Okay.
To
Well.
attack the turrets.
Well, fine. I'll attack the turrets.
Save the fleet, dog.
Yeah.
Be
Our
distracted.
master is up there.
Distraction.
Who saved us from mind control?
Distraction.
Yeah.
I guess
All right.
technically that would be an added.
Yeah.
But I have your
An
hard
added,
drive, so even if all the
motivation.
D8s
That is
get
true.
left
Would
behind,
be,
you're
we
with
have a
me.
third motivation, which would
You
be
manage, so you don't hit any
loyalty.
of them, but you manage to distract them into being like, "Hey, I'm closer."
So now
I
they're
didn't
just
destroy
winning.
any of the turrets.
Nope, you missed.
Good gosh.
You suck.
All
I
right,
would have done it better.
Your
Yes.
your
You
turn.
didn't use like.
And they
force
didn't
something.
see. You.
I've been using nothing but the force this entire time.
So you gonna do it?
Don't you think we get
If I
exhausted?
was-
Okay,
Sense
guys,
advantage.
here we go.
Are you guys strange from all this force use?
No.
I haven't used that much force shots saying that since then. And
You
lightning
can like
once.
super sprinting and chain lightning and.
He only did like 2 abilities.
Okay, I just don't know how this works.
Like once he uses a third, then we can say he's tired.
So I basically just been running.
You've
at
used
normal
2,
speed, like,
so
Yeah,
you're
I've
also.
used my-
If a fit person ran 100
Yeah.
yards, that's probably how bad I feel right now. I'm a little winded. I'm kind of like.
Alright, so they've made it to the front door.
Yeah, they're right there.
They're right there on top of me. I can't see.
And and
Nice
it's kind of overloading your sensors how close they are.
Okay, sweet. So I'm just gonna
You want to
quick
try?
action mad dash to the middle of them. Right in the middle of them.
All right. And you're just gonna do it?
I'm gonna blow myself up. But I'm also at the same time transferring myself to another BB-8 that is right outside the door.
They're on the base.
Oh, they're in the base?
Yeah.
Yeah, they entered the door.
So you'll just go to the nearest one to me.
Yeah, just the closest one in the base.
I'm just imagining these 9 soldiers.
And hey, just
Well,
for the sake of cooperativism, because we've assumed that they're talking to each other in head pieces, I'm also like transmitting my signal.
Yeah, you
all
are.
the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are.
I mean, that's your droid.
So, I know I didn't have to do the math because I already knew it was going to kill them. But you did 106 damage.
Or distribute to each
Yeah,
target.
buddy.
Like, total.
Okay.
Jesus.
Fuck.
There's a crater.
What was the red die for again?
So,
This is
the
the,
door is gone.
that's a challenge.
Challenge, that's
The
right.
door is gone, and part
So
of
it's a
the
higher
door is
difficulty.
missing at this point.
That's essentially the evil yellow.
A turret
Yeah.
falls in
And
and blocks
to
the
get a triumph.
No.
A singularity is created. Just run, not again! Not again!
But yeah, you hear the
You're just
explosion.
flying away.
So, you hear the explosion, and you definitely hear the explosion.
In a ship. Damn.
I
Where are
mean,
you filling these
You feel the
nines
concussion.
Plutonium.
It's like
Weapons drained,
These are
plutonium.
like tactical
Alright.
nuke B9s.
so you're
definitely
sent to the
don't wanna
closest
drop
one to him.
Okay, so I'm in my right beside
So if
him.
you had tripped,
Yeah,
while
you're right
running-
beside him.
Remember 10 minutes ago where you're running with it? If you tripped, destiny point.
Alright, you're up.
So it's my turn?
I'm right beside you now. I've already
So,
killed the other
at this
person.
point, you're
So
in.
you just rolled through a door and you're with me.
Yeah, so at this point, you're in the
And I
hangar.
know that you're behind me and we're booking it down.
And you're in the
this hallway.
hangar already.
Alright. So I'm gonna be like, you know the plan. So you know what to do. I'm booking it down this hallway to the hangar. After every door I hit, I am sealing the door. I'm gonna try to lock a couple doors behind me while I'm booking it.
Alright.
And then the next turn I'm gonna try to make it to the hangar.
Alright.
So you're in front of that locked door. Come at me, bitch.
Look at his face. He's like, I should have went to the fucking roof of this place.
He cut the fucking hole in the ceiling to get out.
New hole, even though there's already a hole.
I'm assuming that I'm going to follow the dude who just ran
he's
through the door.
chasing me, so.
That would be character.
Either way, maybe you peek around the corner. Fuck!
That would be character. for
Goddamn
me to
BB-8
just
here,
sprint-
yeah.
Just sprint out and be like,
They're everywhere. It's like a fucking horror novel from their perspective.
it's like, another one?
Alright.
Do I have any
Why
long range
haven't we
attacks
fucking
at
played
all?
this game sooner?
No, you
Alright.
didn't get a blaster.
Like a
Yes.
straight up to the face lightsaber.
You know what you should do? Like one of those
Yeah.
roaring Palpatine spin attacks where you say,
Oh, I have an
and just
added
cut a
name for
hole
that.
in the
It's a-
doorway.
You walk around the corner, you see that B9 unit.
You know what?
And you,
I'm
what?
not the Jedi you're looking
Also,
for.
what's your perception?
It'd probably just be, what is it, intellect or
It's cunning.
cunning?
Dude, you had 2 turns of
Two.
boost up on that previous explosion. You were like white hot, glowing star when you went off.
I just like how.
Feel the quantum fill.
You recognize him.
I recognize him.
This one.
Oh, because when I look back
Yeah,
to
so
lock
when
yeah.
we turn around, so I'm assuming now that I see the B9, I'm having flashbacks of you killing
You're
the most
basically-
powerful man in the galaxy.
You're basically having a flashback to 6 months ago.
This 6 months is like, if this was the movie, there'd be the flashback of you going supernova in Darth Vader's hand. And me just being like, so now,
I just like how safe JP's been playing this whole time. He's like not even landing in like a 50-mile
You
radius.
just went from like an aggressive, like giving chase face, like to like.
like slow mo, like horns, my helmet's blown off somehow. Falling over myself. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna meta this shit, I'm gonna go character. I see the gun, I don't have range attack because I'm an idiot and didn't buy a blaster. So I'm assuming I'm still enhanced.
Don't you have deflection?
I think that's just like the natural.
His
Is that
trait.
not one of your styles?
No, that's my style.
Yeah, my style is just brutal efficiency.
So you have like force collision and deflection.
Deflection
So you're
is
like the stereotype Jedi.
yeah. I kind of made mine as a stereotype.
I'm more Anakin Skywalker-esque.
Okay.
You're actually the enhance has cut because that was 3 rounds ago.
Oh, sorry, no more enhance.
Well, I mean, you could use it again, but then you're out of force powers.
And you would strain every time you use one.
Yep.
But has strength reset over 6 months?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah, I would hope so. I mean,
I have just been so stressed that I have not healed in 6 months.
Damn, son.
So I will have used one, but I won't use a strain unless I use another one.
Things
in
are
3
pretty
turns
hard
or
here at
whatever.
Death Stop. We
Yeah.
always have to deal with the
How long does it take to reset?
We're so screwed all the time.
once you get a chance to rest, you've
Okay.
reset.
I know what this B9 can do. So in this instantaneous moment, I'm feeling myself get weaker again. I will enhance myself for my last force power. with
Also,
strain.
I am gonna go ahead and I have to take 2 strain because you had a flashback.
Yeah.
You
I
had
get 2 strain for noticing.
you had
Yeah.
you had
Jesus.
no.
He just
So what happened was
What
what happened was a passive critical intimidation.
Well, because the thing is, you had okay. Let me put this. Guys, let me put
Did you
this.
just roll up to him going beep beep beep?
Guys. Okay,
And my reaction is,
let me put this in terms though that makes sense. You essentially had a Vietnam flashback.
Are you gonna relay this to me?
Stare, man.
this is fantastic. I'm assuming I'm letting you know I'm in pursuit, and I probably like had a moment of B9.
And this is what I'm doing in my ship.
I got him. He's right around the corner.
In my
oh,
ship-
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
In my ship, I just take a contraption and go.
Fuck.
Like that's part of what he's doing.
You will always not be missed.
My sister just wrote me off as dead because all I said was B9. That's all I said, B9, and she went, I'll miss you.
You
You know, I already work better by myself.
Hold on, what?
He's like, no,
I was
actually
mom's
always
favorite.
work better by myself.
Because mother loved me more. Okay, so this is what I am going to do. I have enhanced myself. I'm assuming you can hear me.
Yes.
I've enhanced myself, right? So, seeing as I am a Zabrak proud warrior and Mandalorian culture, being scared would most likely anger me. Yes.
Yes. Like that would. That's
Oh my
what.
God.
I have now
Triggered.
been. I have now been.
Because that goes
a
against
little-
his pride.
Right. So now I've just my
Triggered.
pride has been hurt that I'm not
Full
scared
triggered.
of this. I'm triggered. Yes.
Stage 2 trigger.
I'm stage 7 triggered. Like I am full on pissed at myself and the little tiny ball.
I'd
boy.
say he gets an inspiration point.
We'll give.
If he gets those strains, he also gets an
Okay, fine. You get a
inspiration.
boost.
get a boost.
I will give you that.
So here's what I do because I am mildly
it's
terrified.
Because that's totally playing to his character.
Right.
I think if it draws the strain on him, he also gets a boost too.
Fair enough.
Because that's fight or flight, man.
Yeah, it is. And he's choosing fight because that makes sense for him.
So I am going to scream tribal war yell. Which,
Tribal Wario?
War yell.
Remember, this is a new unit, full health.
Yep.
Full health. So I'm screaming, right?
Yep. I'm just thinking of what you would be screaming. I am the machine.
I am the machine.
I scream.
This is on the holocrons. This is why Toki knows this. This has been the last words of Maximus.
Then you're not gonna die.
So scream, cuckoo, cuckoo, ice cream. Which would trigger an intimidation.
Can a droid be intimidated? I'm
Yes.
just kidding. Yeah, he can.
BB9's intimidated. Would be scared.
Yeah, what's your... what did we have it go against last time?
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, what's your cool?
One. Just one.
All right, what's your coercion again?
Coercion is will.
Yep.
3. But because I'm an asshole, I'm going to use my intimidating skill and add another strain, taking me down to 11 strain, and make him 0 cool.
That's a lot of fucking strain, dude.
Jesus.
It's 3 strains. I'm fine.
Yeah, he's only taking 3.
He's gonna have a goddamn heart attack just trying to scare the shit
Your
out of
heart's
me.
And so whatever his reaction is to
This is
being...
when Lady Galadriel goes fucking ring mode.
Right? This is just, you just see this horn.
Everything's got.
Okay.
After
just saw
this,
the devil.
after this, you're gonna be spent.
Right. And I'm just going to sit down.
I had a plan in motion because I thought maybe you would intimidate me, but I had a plan in motion for that just in case he decided to intimidate me. Because I watched him push in the password, so when he intimidates me, I'm intimidated, obviously.
Yeah,
Trying to run away.
yeah, you took 2. Yeah, because it's 2 successes and 2 advantages.
God.
Right.
So you are, if you had
You're
fluid
shit.
to leak, you would be leaking the fluid.
Right.
So just coolant starts going out of every orifice.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is roll up straight to him, go beep beep beep, turn around, go to the doors, and unlock it for him.
So I have now just terrified this little ball, and the ball rolls up to me. I'm just gonna run through the door again, and just keep going, and be like, tip my hat, my metaphorical hat.
It's like, you guys are
suddenly calmer, like so, like thanks.
because basically you guys are like, you know what? Neither of us like each other, but that's okay.
I'm scared of you. You're terrified of me. Let's just not do this.
Let's go. Let's try
Is
this.
this on a peaceful note?
This was like 2 guys with guns, and they're just like, "You good? Yep. All right." And so they just turn around and walk
They're
away.
like, we'll do this another day.
When I want to die, yeah.
I want to kill your sister first.
You're getting a software patch.
Remove the. And I'm relaying this to you, so I run through the door, which I'm assuming you will respond to.
Well, I guess that means whenever I'm like locking the second one, I'm seeing you come to open the first one.
Yeah. So.
And I'm still enhanced for the second one. So
Yep.
How fast are those doors? It should be a check that we run when you. So we'll just remember that.
Yeah.
So JP's turn.
Yep.
Wait, how fast are the
They're
doors?
shutting.
Don't they just open and close? They're pretty instant, right?
Can't I just shoot like the building where he is?
You
No,
could.
'cause I'm like 30 feet from him.
I mean, like in the opposite direction to cut
so
off
you
his
shut.
path.
Okay. You can try to cave in the hallway on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much you would piss yourself if your droid who took on Revan was so scared it sold you out, and you now know, oh fuck, he's coming. Door open, rubble, nothing but rubble, and you just see this monster with 6'6", monster with horns, just sprinting at you.
I'd probably use the missile launcher.
Just turn around. I also have force push.
So you had
It could be a strain.
Oh, and while this is going on, you hear a little notification from like the system saying all of our turrets have been deactivated.
Okay, my escape plan is starting to not work anymore.
The good news is they did actually destroy 2 ships up there out of
I
5.
feel like Malik is just really pissed off right now. Because he's lost about 40 people. He's lost.
I'm trying to do
29.
this all without using destiny points and stuff.
But I mean, it also makes sense because it's a large battle. Like, there's going to be losses.
But this is one little area where
So
you
yeah,
only said he's lost 80% of his forces.
Or at least of the forces he brought here.
Right. For this one base, he's lost 80%. If this is similar, which is not, but if it was, that's a Pyrrhic victory right there, if there ever was one. There's like 10 guys with this million-man army just kind of, damn, that sucks.
But he also, like, you have to consider he did take out the entire base, except for these two who aren't even really part of the battle. They're just here at the...
You randomly being here stopped, or almost halted an entire empire invasion.
this is true.
You should feel proud.
You could have been... you went from, like, Republic traitors to Republic heroes.
Instantaneously.
Completely unknown.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut off.
Kind of
I'm gonna cut off.
Actually, I did. You just ran along.
Here's the best part. He's the only one that anyone knows is here. They don't know you exist.
They don't even know I exist.
So all of this is him. It's his credit.
But you know this.
And all he's doing is...
That was your turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
So my
means
turn
it's
is I'm cutting off Josh's escape routes.
He's
My escape
Well,
route.
you need to know that he's even...
I'm shooting.
okay.
Yeah.
We've said that we were talking.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I do.
Well, how do you know where I'm headed? You
Because
just
I
He's
was
following
breaking
you.
the door.
Yeah.
And
following
you.
you.
He's
Right.
following
Said
that as you're opening the next door, I'm running in.
Okay,
so
okay,
I'm,
so you're in
yeah.
close proximity,
Yeah.
but you don't know what my plan is.
There's
I'm
heat
saying you're running.
signatures.
I mean, you're opening a door.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
not saying
he's
you're
following
escaping,
your
I'm
heat
saying
signature.
I'm following this guy.
So I'm shooting in front of you to cut you off.
Through a building?
Yes.
He's got a
I'm
ship.
gonna try and
He's got
take you in.
structures.
He's still in a ship.
I cut
I'm in a
through it
ship.
in an instant.
He's using a
Okay,
ship.
so what's the result of that? Is my path...
I'm checking now.
You can only use a destiny point.
Yep, just managed to... It's a small amount of rubble, but it's in your way.
Well, I
It
have
would
a
slow you
high
down.
amount of agility. I'm gonna...
You can
see if
jump
I can
over
still
it.
check over that.
You could jump over it.
It would put you in a minor setback.
Yeah, it's a minor setback.
So I'm closing the distance, man. I'm getting
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that last door I locked, I'm like jumping over this rubble and then I'm in the hangar.
And you're also like, how did this happen?
How did they fucking find me?
In my head, it's like another episode of like the things that happen to me.
What do you think your mental state would be if you saw the one Jedi you thought you killed, maybe, suddenly drop through the ceiling as you're running
This is
away?
just another day in the life of Flo Dameron because shit just happened.
Why did this happen to me?
I'm
So I think it's
like
your
your
go,
voice is
Jeff.
going like, one of these things just
Yeah.
doesn't belong here. Till like, fuck.
Alright, so I
it's your turn.
hear him wrecking the building.
Yep.
I mean, since we're also relatively close, right?
Yeah, you're like super
Are
close.
are you doing Operation Bamboozled?
You're still shit-faced terrified.
Right.
You shit yourself.
Right. So I'm letting him. I've let him go through the door.
Yeah.
He's chasing Josh, so I'm letting him.
Yeah,
chase
you're
Josh.
just like, shh.
Fuck that shit.
Right.
Dude keeps leaving me behind anyways.
He keeps just...
But my question is, am I still in the room where he cut the hole in the ceiling?
No.
No, you're in the
It's
room
a
right
hallway,
next to it.
Right in the hallway.
In the hallway right outside.
Okay.
So you can
Oh
easily...
my god, you're gonna go take him out.
He's gonna jetpack.
He's gonna run.
Can I make
You
it
don't
to that
have your-
room?
You
then?
don't
Yeah, you
have your
could.
missile launcher though, man.
Yeah, no
I don't
missile.
need it.
That's what you've been using to take out the ships. That's like your damage dealing weapon.
Right. I'm still pretty strong without it.
Yeah.
And you're a really small target.
Yeah.
Even with the, but think about if you had a shit ton of blasters.
But think about if you can make it through a hallway without a bunch of rubble flying in your face.
No, I get that. No, I agree with your plan. I'm trying to. Should I just say it? Operation Bamboozled, and then you have a bunch of guns at your disposal.
I want to save that though.
Okay.
Caleb, I'm gonna go
You
into
should
that
have
room
it
where he
next
cut the hole.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go into
Yeah.
that room that he cut the hole.
Yep.
I'm gonna jetpack up through the ceiling
Mm-hmm.
on the outside. Can I spot JP or whatever his character's name?
Yes.
I am going to fire at him.
Evasive maneuvers!
How would you do how would you evasive maneuvers when you're blasting the shit out of this building focused on me?
I mean, it's probably
I mean, I'm flying through the base.
No, he caught you flat.
Yeah, he did. I'm gonna give him a
flat
boost.
footed.
Okay.
You have no idea it's happening, so I agree with that. But he doesn't know it's happening, but he's still moving. I mean, they don't just.
Okay, so you miss,
But okay, there's a but.
you hit a target near him, like a little like tower, and it hits his ship.
Oh God. I'm going down, brother.
His ship, yeah, his ship is.
His ship crashed.
Hey guys, y'all missed
I crashed his ship.
but good will be missed.
Fuck you.
I stand response.
Mother love me best.
That's
Okay,
allowed.
so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna clear the rubble if I can, which would put me in the hangar. So let me go ahead and do that check before I finish my turn.
Okay.
I have max agility.
All right.
We're not agile though.
And then what else do you need? What
Well, what's this check? Is it athleticism or
so let's see what you're looking for. What you doing?
an agility
He's
check?
getting past the bridge
Oh,
I
okay.
got 3 agility.
to make it into the hangar.
What are you looking for?
Trying to see what it would make sense for that one.
For one, agility?
No, well, for that specific. Coordination, yeah. What's your coordination? I almost hit that again.
Is that okay at this point?
Oh wait, I didn't give it any challenges.
Well, it works. No challenges.
Okay, you still made it.
Okay, good. So I'm in the hangar. I got a full turn.
And you've actually got 3 advantages, so you're actually like back to the speed you were before.
I've got 3 advantages.
So you went back to the speed you were before. Like you are like
Oh, is that for my skill set?
for you, yeah. So it didn't really slow you down.
So I can
Is
do
what
that.
I'm saying.
Alright, so I just fucking fly over that rubble.
Yep.
And I'm in the hangar, look to my left, immediately see a fucking ship, right?
Let's see, perception. That's a 2.
I mean, is the hangar full or is it empty?
Yeah, it's full.
Okay.
It's a shipyard, yes.
Alright, well, I've got BB-8's hard drive with me, so I don't have to worry about losing him. You said earlier I have backups of backups.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I always have BB.
But I think it's just funny that you're like
Already sacrificing.
He's already leaving me here, so
No, but he knows what happens whenever I escape. Operation Bamboozle.
he's gonna try to
Chain self
black hole again
No, just chain self-destruction.
and hope that one of them black holes.
So I
So
immediately
it's-
just jump in the fucking pod, close it, and
the question is, do I even have to have you a life point?
Well, I'm trying to think of how many droids would have been built during that time. I'm gonna be nice and say that there was one for every month. So basically 6, including the one that your main one. So you are down to 5.
Down 5.
But
And they're all in the
they
base.
got some power to them.
Yeah, and they're all on the base.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I just hop in, go flying right out of the hangar.
All right, give me an astrogation.
And yeah, before I jump to space.
Well, actually, give me a piloting space.
Well, you know, all my piloting and astrogations too.
Okay.
Try this again.
What's your agility? That's a
My
3.
agility is 3.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Don't
So are
stop
you.
me now.
There's a hangar full of ships.
Stop me,
Half a turn away
because
from
I'm
it.
having a good
All
So
right.
then you
time.
gotta
We're
get
having
me.
a good time.
You made it.
Yeah, we made it, dude.
You made it. I'm just
Don't
You
even.
gave that, but you let that motherfucker come after me.
In fact, you're already like halfway
Okay.
out of the
You're not
system.
gonna abandon
Yeah,
your
like-
sister.
You were gonna leave me.
I
Well,
gave
no
you,
one wasn't.
There was a triumph, so you're
gonna let me
gone.
die with no intervention.
What do you think I tried to block off his route?
After I almost died.
I couldn't intervene.
Well, you guys are stuck in an exploding base.
I didn't even attack
Did you attack? Hey,
but
did
you
you attack any
almost
of the other ships that were in there?
Oh, okay. So
In the
technically, you guys don't have a ship. You're still in the base.
In a
Shit's
hangar.
starting to explode, but there's still a bunch of other ships.
Yeah, because he's right behind now.
Yeah.
But he's
I
already
seriously
way gone.
doubt you can track me with how fast I got in, launched, and took off.
Yep.
I wasn't saying I was gonna track him.
But he's way gone.
Especially considering I had those defense capital guns distracting the shit out of everybody up there.
Yeah.
I'd say
So-
clean fucking getaway.
So
No, I agree.
I agree.
wasn't-
But no, I didn't do anything else to those other ships.
So-
Alright,
Not
so
enough time.
I start hearing bombs going off. Jump through the rubble.
Are we assuming that he?
Well, it's
has
not
Operation
happening yet.
Bamboo?
It's not
Yeah,
happening.
It's not my turn.
So
Okay.
I make my way through the rubble, however fast that takes me.
So you don't
Yeah.
hear bombs yet.
Right. So I don't hear anything. I now see you have gone.
You know that he's going down.
He's going.
You know
down.
that I'm gone.
So I
so
you're
your
going-
immediate reaction right now is probably still to try to pursue.
Right. So I'm going to hop in the nearest ship and start taking off and start scanning.
Because
for him.
logically,
Right. I would try to chase.
You are gonna try and pick me up, right?
Well, my first action is to try to
Catch.
scan. So
Okay.
can we roll for a scan or whatever, see if I see anything? Probably
scans don't usually require rolls. You scan.
nothing.
Well, I mean, you
You
don't
see
see
me
it,
going
I
down.
know you're going down because you're relaying everything.
and then of course you can sense the 5 B9 droids.
Which mildly concerned me.
And you can't sense anything
Can't
about
sense
it.
that he's just gone.
So then you would fly towards me.
So logically, I pick up my sister who has just crashed. So I fly to pick her up.
Yes.
Hovering enough for her to jump in.
And we get the fuck out.
Well, you're a better pilot than I am.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, as far as you know, like, there's no shit going down.
But
I
there's
just
also-
got away. You're still trying to find out if you can get me.
Which would our
We
next
didn't
reaction-
find anything, so
So our next
naturally
reaction,
So you're telling me you did a full investigation of
we just
where I might
scan
have
for
gone in
We
like
scan.
6 seconds?
We have no. Okay, look. Here's what I'm saying. I fly over.
Mhm.
I'm hovering,
yeah.
and if you choose to jump in, I am abandoning my pilot seat and moving to
Yes,
another,
that's fine.
so you can take over.
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's
then
fine.
it is up to
Tandem
him.
turning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
I am just letting him join
Okay.
And then I'll
so,
scan.
Yep.
again. So another scan.
Yeah.
So
So a double
5
scan.
droids.
You see 5.
I see 5
Nice.
droids, and I relay, this plane is going to explode, we are abandoning ship.
And so now we are flying into space. I assume
Yep.
to try
Yes.
to find any trail of you.
Yes.
Your turn.
And
So
we get the
they-
fuck out.
So they're a good distance, but you don't know that.
Even
So
if we didn't know, didn't know he was going to explode, we would still be running after you.
Yeah.
But there's still a Star Destroyer like right here by this planet.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
space.
at least
in
one.
space, but yeah.
Oh my god, are you and the other 4 B9s gonna just like go try to invade the capital?
All right, here we go.
No, you know what? Trick ending. You decide you're tired of being abandoned by Flo
And
Dameron.
the one in here.
And you're gonna establish a new race of B9s on this deployed, fucked up salvage.
Because because they can't land because they're like they're too the Sith Empire is gonna be like we don't
We would just bomb it.
Yeah.
At that point.
But realistically, what's your
So I'm gonna send a signal to all the other people
yeah
and get them
To activate
to
their
meet me in the
code.
hangar.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. They're gonna jack a bunch of shit. Yeah!
No.
oh my goodness
How many ships are left, Jim?
there's enough for all 5 of you.
Oh my
Thank you, God.
Dude, this is the Ballad of Flo Dameron, right? They tell the tales about he single-armed,
No,
single-handedly took out an
That's
army
it. See-
because they don't actually know that Flo Dameron always escaped from the
No.
fight for the B9s to win
thing
all
is
the battles.
it becomes the Ballad of Flo Dameron, but in the sense of the Ballad of Sir Robin the Brave.
Right.
Go, Rob.
Everything's attributed to me falsely.
Because I'm pretty
No.
sure I heard his engine take off.
Yeah.
And then his engine take off. And I can probably still hear him outside picking up
Yeah.
them and flying off. So I'm gonna send a signal to jack the rest of the planes.
Sir Robin
So,
he
Are
fled.
we sensing? Are we able to sense that we're seeing all of them congregate in the hangar?
Yeah.
So I'm basically screaming at you to run.
Oh.
I'm not screaming. I am suggesting strongly we should leave.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get
We should
in.
go. We should go. We should go. We should go.
We should leave.
No.
Leave.
Why?
We should
Just
leave.
go.
No.
Wait,
No.
you should-
Like,
let me ask
as
you
a kid,
this.
since we should
Am I
go.
still neutral?
Like you haven't done like anything
Good or bad?
evil
Right.
or
And technically speaking, the
You operate
Sith
according
Empire,
to your programming anyway.
yeah.
and the Sith Empire has no idea that you.
I'd say you operate outside of a system of morality.
Right.
So they have
Yeah.
no idea
You're
killed
you're literally on the 50 point of morality scale.
And
Right.
you just allowed me to catch or attempt to catch
Yeah. Which is
a point in your favor.
Yeah.
If you were to attempt anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna take those 5 planes and I'm gonna leave the hangar and I'm going straight to the Star Destroyer.
Like I just imagine like them in a V formation.
No pilots are just like the VH, just like.
Do we see this?
Yeah, no, we're scanning.
Hey,
this.
Merrick, go into hyperdrive
You
now.
mean Malik?
Malik, go into
Leave.
hyperspace
Leave.
now.
Leave.
Now.
Hold on, you guys are like a storm ship armada, and all you see are 5 like fighters.
But they know.
We know.
But
Hey,
we're putting pieces
and
together.
I'm gonna say, hey, remember that singularity bomb?
Super weapon, 5 super weapons, 5 super weapons.
Leave.
Well, he's gone.
He's in
He's
another.
gone again.
He's already light speeded away.
He's gone.
I get to miss everything all the time.
I'm winning.
Just like
Leave around this time.
I'm winning all these battles for the rebellions, but I'm not associated with them. I don't know who they are. I don't even know what happens. But I keep getting tied into this shit.
Just leave.
Motherfuckers are showing up and I'm bailing. That's the story of Flow Damage.
And setting off singularity bombs, apparently.
Well, let's see if that happens.
We'll
but
see if it happens.
Leave now.
Okay, so
Okay.
Malik, so the entire fleet leaves,
So are they leaving too?
Yes.
We're following the fleet.
but they're going to be a little slower because they're not in ships that have hyper.
Oh my god.
Are we
Just
not?
the 2 of them against the 5 of you.
I mean, wait.
Okay, wait, if we can't catch up, then we would not tell them to leave us.
That is
Because
true.
I'm a Sith at the very least, and
Yeah.
I'm selfish enough.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
in that
care
case, they
if the
don't.
whole armada was destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have rings that the hyperspace rings you could get to.
Is it feasible? That we
Yes,
could-
it's feasible.
Oh, are you talking about
Okay.
the small scout ships, those portable rings
Yeah.
that can launch?
Yep.
But you have to have time to set those up.
Right.
I
We would
mean,
have to have enough time to set that up, program it, and then leave. Because even in the
that would
movie,
take like 2 turns probably. So
even in the
no,
movie,
that's not
yeah.
going to be quick
so that
enough.
wouldn't be quick enough.
One turn to set up, next turn to launch.
Yeah.
So
I would
that gives you a full turn to murder us. So
So I would guess that best case scenario, you would be telling them to prepare to leave.
Yes.
We would be-
Prepare to launch. We're coming in
we
now.
would be telling them to.
As soon as we go in, leave.
Also, we would be telling them to start firing.
Yeah.
So whenever it's Caleb's turn,
Well, we gotta wait till.
I think they're going to get you before you get closer.
No.
so I guess he'd be exiting the atmosphere as you're approaching,
Yeah.
and relaying all of this. So
Yes.
Kill them all. Get ready.
So it would technically be Caleb's turn now.
Yeah, because it was his.
Yeah.
So technically speaking.
One of them gets shot down, but the rest are fine.
Fuck me. Give me assholes.
So whose turn is it now, technically?
It's ours.
It's
Mine.
well,
It's his turn again.
yeah, it's his turn.
Why would it be his turn?
Because you guys have been doing so much. Remember?
Yeah, we've done a good bit.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So,
I'll give you that.
So how close am I?
um,
I mean, I'm headed straight at the Star Destroyer.
You don't even have to be very close because in this turn, you could just hyperdrive into their ships.
you could
Like instantaneously.
like this turn, yeah.
But even at hyperspeed,
You don't need
I
to
mean,
survive.
Four
You just.
small explosive to destroy it wouldn't even cripple the ship. It would just like.
Unless he happens to do.
Unless you got the whatever you got last time, you got a singularity.
There's no guarantee of that.
No.
Yeah, they could still do some massive damage.
You wouldn't.
And he basically gets
and
4.
there's more than
You
one
could like
Star
cripple
Destroyer.
the bridge or something.
it's four attacks instead of 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna hyperspace all 4 of them straight at.
All right.
Wait, you wouldn't be able to hyperspace because
I
if
mean,
our
I-
ships
I-
can
it
hyperspace.
It depends what ship he picked
Okay,
up.
so did you just randomly assign that me and him did not grab
Yeah, I
hyperspace,
randomly.
but all 4 of his were hyperspace.
Maybe there's a chance that only a couple.
Oh, you're right. His wouldn't be
I was gonna
either.
say, you just
Yeah.
Yeah, yours
But
wouldn't be
you
either.
said it was a random distribution. I got one. They didn't.
But you didn't
Do a
roll
roll.
for
Do
you,
a dice
just,
roll. Do a, like a
assume.
coin flip. For
Yeah,
each one, see if
yeah.
it's a-
My bad.
So, or we could say he stole the only hyperspace and said "fuck you,"
Yeah, that could be fair.
Yeah, you took the only hyperspace. Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
alright,
go.
So
which basically
plan-
means we had no way of tracking you, which would make
So
sense.
I can't make it to them in time. To the Star
You
Destroyer.
could.
You
So
can make
like,
it to
I
the
grabbed
start
the
first,
ship that was like in the
just
middle,
turn
already about to take off,
Right.
and then you
'Cause-
guys grabbed all like the
one
two
that
make
grabbed
up
the
the ships.
Yes. Because you were already starting there before they had a chance to start warning them.
Okay.
Because you were already on your way, and that's when they warned them.
So I'm gonna make it like right beside this Star Destroyer, and I'm gonna send a signal to blow up all 4 BB-8s at the same time.
All right.
And if that doesn't do enough damage, I am neutral. I'll just take one of them destiny points and make that motherfucker die.
Wow. I guess that's
And I'll take care of the next big guy since I killed his daddy first. And I'll take my little precious Jedis with him.
You get a destiny point for a singularity.
Just to kill all of them? Yes.
But we don't know. Caleb could definitely be keeping like the cause of the singularity a secret.
Yeah.
And choose when or when not to do that.
He is
And
a
it probably
sneaky
doesn't even have to be associated with your going off as a bomb. It could just be any other activity of high energy.
Yeah, I mean, physics currently are just kind of.
They're fucked.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
fucked.
I mean, it started with a singularity and went to in a soundless vacuum. Because he went with the force. So again,
Maybe they were in high orbit and there was actually some atmosphere.
Unless it's gonna mess up the story.
again,
Let's see.
hand of God reached down with it. And then again,
Just like
hand of God went down with a
Yeah, I'm
blob
trying to
of
think.
hair, just enough for everyone to hear it and went, shoot.
Choop.
That's the sound the hands of God made.
Okay.
Shoot and boom.
I got it. So here's what happens. One of them is completely destroyed by it.
There's multiple.
There's multiple
stars.
fleets.
Oh.
So,
There's a bunch of them.
yeah. So
I
one of
thought you
them,
were talking about one of them. I was like, which one?
Remember,
Which one did I get?
Hammerhead pushed one into a ship.
and they're in the same. They're in the same ship now, aren't you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are in the same ship heading, if we haven't.
And you guys kind of get caught in it in the blast.
I would assume that by the time we
They're
got there, we
kind
would
of near
already
the surface of the planet outside the hangar.
They were already.
We left before he did.
Yeah.
They were ahead of me.
Alright.
We were ahead, so we
So-
would already be inside. of
You're
the
going
ship.
to
I
the
was
other
just
ship
chasing
though.
them to their big
Okay.
ship.
Gotcha.
We're going to the.
He basically went to the nearest big ship,
we went to
and you
the-
went to the head of the fleet, which was further
we
back.
went to Malik's, which would be the back row.
Yeah.
Because Malik's a little pussy bitch.
So,
No, read the book. She really is.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Read the books, play the game,
He's a little bitch.
but yeah.
Terrifying, all powerful little bitch. A little bit.
It's like Kylo Ren.
Except way more powerful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, you destroy one of them, and in the little blast, it is 400 or something.
It's what?
400 and something.
400 and something damage.
How much health does a Star Destroyer have?
Not enough to handle that.
Why are you wasting these V9s with? You're gonna die from radiation poisoning.
I don't know.
Like next thing you know, you're gonna be like Lex Luthor. Your hair is balding because you've been messing with all this radiated stuff.
Put a damn
I'm
hyperdrive
gonna call the material flowium.
freaking.
It's like
You know those
weapons
nuclear
grade.
cores
It's,
they used before they had the hyperdrive.
Yeah.
That's what you're shoving in these B9s.
it's
You're
like
shoving
weapons.
nuclear cores into these B9s.
It's like weapons grade plutonium.
Yes.
Right?
So anyway.
For no other reason than they explode. That's all you're doing. Is built of exploding armies of miniature rolling robots.
All right. So
And you're famous.
you managed to crash into Malik's, the head of the fleet ship.
So
So,
basically crash into the hangar.
yeah, you crash into the hangar.
Episode 3 style.
Yeah. But in the I need to decide which one of you that happens to.
Mm-hmm.
Coin flip, somebody dies.
Yeah, give me a. Anybody
I
got a
pushed
coin?
her into it. Yeah.
No suppression. Fuck you. I don't have a coin.
Okay.
Roll a dice. Roll a dice.
No, I got it. Coin flip. I can do it on Google. Okay, heads.
Somebody call
Heads.
Okay, heads.
Heads I win.
I say this is bullshit. Tails.
Heads I win.
Okay, so
Fuck. Fuck me.
your
What do you get for
Jaw.
intimidating me?
gets messed up.
My job. So I just became Malik.
Well,
Yeah.
I know.
you're gonna get the robotic jaw. Yeah.
Cool.
Intimidating me again.
I'd call that a win.
But he had to
Okay,
be injured
Well,
for
the
it.
chewing
Wait.
creature.
So now, instead of a 6 foot tall monstrosity with horns, it's a 6 foot tall monstrosity with glowing red eyes and a giant metal jaw. And still has the horns.
He's gotta get a Darth name for all this.
I should be rewarded for this.
Darth Borg.
Darth Borg. Don't worry, everybody's gonna get rewarded in some way.
Well, my name is Maximent, so. Dark.
Darth
Maxi?
Maxi.
Maxi Pad. Maxi Pad.
Alright,
That's your nickname.
so
Darth Maximum.
we're gonna cut over to what's going on with you.
I don't know.
You
You tell me.
get caught into a tractor beam
No.
Where? When I come out or when I'm
when you come out.
Okay.
It's dangerous to pull someone from in hyperspace.
Yeah.
Because then they'll hyperspace.
So I come out.
And immediately you're caught.
Okay.
So when you look, you see that it's a Republic ship.
You betrayed the Republic,
They
remember that?
probably. Oh, those are the guys I betrayed?
Mhm.
Fuck them.
Because when you killed Revan, he was a Republic general.
At the time.
And you killed him basically probably half the battalion as well.
And also, technically,
And they blamed it all on you.
and also,
quote unquote the good guys so far?
yeah, the Republic's good at the point.
Okay.
They
I
weren't
So you
Well,
betrayed the good
I think
guys.
they'll understand my motives.
Well, so they immediately, like, without taking any of your words, kind of arrest you. Like, you'll try to interrupt and they'll just be like, shut up.
They
And,
punch you in the face.
yeah. And they toss you into
I
a cell.
lost a jaw. You get
You
punched
should
in
have
the
been
face.
building a BB-8 while you were flying.
So,
You might have. They might have.
let me see. Who should I have that be? Ooh, yes. You just see an admiral walk in. And they look at you. And,
Execute you on the spot.
no.
Game over. You're dead.
And also, because you changed so much, it's Saul Kareth that's there. Because now Saul never went bad.
Yeah, because Revan died, so he didn't recruit.
Okay, so before we do another time jump or something and then end and then go to the
Actually, no,
next,
Malik
the
did,
next
but
time we
Malik would have been too busy to do it himself.
So I finally decided I know what I want my upgrade point to be. So you know how Han Solo kind of has like luck with mechanistry and hyperdrive.
Don't worry, you're not.
Where if like shit's being fiddly, I can just like knock it
Yeah.
and it starts to work. I'm upgrading progressive maintenance.
Did you know that -4 looks like a guy
You think that's
taking
fun?
it down?
Yeah.
So if like shit's acting up, I can just smash it. And
So this guy walks in.
he's ugly.
Well, he's old. So,
That's like Nintendo era.
well, the 2001 original
I'm
Xbox.
kidding. What's going on?
So,
You're not wrong.
yeah. So he walks over and he's like, "You have embarrassed us very much, as of late.
Who are you?
I am Admiral Saul Kareth of the Republic Navy."
Another one.
He was your boss.
Yeah, I didn't really know who my bosses were.
Well, your boss's boss's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
chain
don't-
of command thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize you.
Okay.
Why did you kidnap me?
Well, one, you're a fugitive of the Republic
Why?
because you went AWOL.
Well, I mean,
But before
I'm
you,
gonna explain that.
well,
you know that.
don't worry.
Okay.
Before you get into your explanation, so the current story that the Republic believes is that you are a traitor, and that the Mandalorians set off a weapon. You and I know differently, though.
No, that actually sounds about right.
No. What happened is you dropped a B9 unit on Revan, your general at the time.
Okay, so technically.
This is new information to you as a
Technically,
character.
BB9s are a standardized unit. The B9 is my own modified model.
Yes.
So they wouldn't know it's a quote B9. They would call it a BB9, a modified BB9.
Okay. Your modified BB9 was dropped on Revan by you, and you caused a singularity using it.
Fuck
How?
you, dude.
How did I do that?
Well, that is not why we brought you here. We don't care about figuring out that.
They have no idea.
Yeah, we
Cut to
don't.
the chase, old man.
So
Because
We
he
are
restrains
going-
himself from shooting with
we
the
are going
force.
to change the story around for you. Because you just almost single-handedly helped us hold back that fleet.
Did I?
Almost.
I don't know how these things keep happening to me.
So we're going to change the news.
Likely story.
So we are going to change your public perception.
I've died twice for this.
So your public perception.
Who the fuck you are?
Yeah, because he's about to become a
So you're
Republic
gonna
hero.
sell me as a Republic hero.
Yep.
Okay, but now I have to explain that I obviously was unhappy with the fact that I was working for.
No, because
Guy.
they're about to tell you what the story's going to be.
Okay.
This is the story that you will report anytime somebody from the HoloNet News asks you any questions.
Okay.
You were a double agent for us the entire time.
Okay.
You pretended to flee the scene when you realized the Mandalorians were going to use their weapon.
Okay.
You went behind enemy lines. You got information. You found out about the Sith attack before they made it here, and then you helped us defend and save it as best as you could.
Far more interesting than the truth.
Yes.
The truth is, you built a shitload of BB-9s and they assaulted a star fleet and won. No, it's not.
Okay,
Right,
so
that's
how do you expect me to cooperate when I was forced into a situation where you were beginning to massacre civilians? I defected because I didn't want to be associated with that. How have you changed? How can you guarantee to me that this will not happen?
The leaders at that time no longer are in charge. They've all defected to the Sith.
Also, if you do it, they don't execute you on the spot.
Yeah, like, if you don't,
You die, and there's no way anyone can save you. Destiny points.
Like-
no. I mean, maybe Destiny points. You can use
maybe.
There's
Maybe.
a light side one because you use a dark side, so you do have a Destiny point.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
I mean, somebody else could save you. You can't save yourself if you die, but
You're one person on a Star Destroyer surrounded by soldiers who want to kill you.
So
and who are offering you basically the deal of a lifetime.
So assuming I masquerade as your hero, what's in it for me?
You don't die.
You don't die. You're no longer charged. We dropped all charges. You're free to go, and we'll set you up to where you'll be making a good amount of money.
Then what?
Just being promoted as a hero.
Will I be working with the Republic?
Will you just take the money and run? I have made you wealthy.
Hold on, my character just keeps getting caught in these fucked up situations and keeps barely escaping with his life. From his perspective, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Devil's
He's wondering why he's
I mean,
set
to
up
be,
as a
that's a fair
It's
point.
fair, but-
Devil's advocate also, you're set up as a hero, right? The two Jedi who have seen all this happen now think that you did it on purpose. And they're going to tell Malik.
But they already had every reason to believe. Okay, so if you believe something and you're just trying to investigate
Now you have the
everything
evidence.
looks like self-confirmation
Right.
bias. So everybody's like thinks they have this opinion to be like, I orchestrated all this crazy shit. And everybody's like, oh my god.
But what's funny is
He's a mastermind. These
but what's
things.
funny is realistically, like, if something like this were to happen
Realistically,
in
my
real
character
life,
has no fucking idea what's going on. He's a coward.
But I'm saying, like,
He's always trying
if
to-
something like this were to happen in real life, this is exactly how a government would deal with this.
Yes. Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
So my
now,
character is now like,
instead
well,
of
it
just
looks
kind of
like
arbitrarily wanting you dead, Malik and the two Sith/Grey Jedi who want to kill you really want you dead.
No, I
matter
got it. So my guy's pretty intelligent.
But at the same time,
My
Malik's
guy's
going to be
pretty
like,
intelligent. So
He's
up
gonna
to
kill
this
you
point,
anyways.
my guy hasn't really understood what's been happening to him, why it's been happening to him, and why shit keeps following him. So he puts it all together now that somebody's actually explained it to him, and he's not catching just propaganda, tail-end news. He's like, oh, okay, everything's beginning to make sense.
because he never knew about the
Right.
explosion.
So he's actually going to take this deal as an out. Because that's what he's generally all about. Shit happens, he just wants
and that's
to get out.
generally what you've been offered, is an out.
Right. So my character is just going to continue to get caught up in shenanigans that he's just like, well, how do we get out of this one? My character accepts the deal.
All right.
Is that where we're going to continue our story later?
Yes.
Are we ending here?
So are we in here, or are you going to say what Malik
Yeah,
has to say
feel free
for
to
us?
segue them.
Yeah, let's see what's going on with them, and we'll end it there.
See, is
I'm
Malik-
dead. Well, I mean, you'll come back.
You're
So,
not dead, you're just unconscious.
next time when we come back, we're probably going to have an overtime upgrade again, or a level up.
Yeah, we'll have.
So,
I'll give
I
XP.
just recently decided what my upgrade was over those 6 months. I'm going to say through my 6 months of doing mechanic work on this scrapyard, I basically gained like more intimate knowledge about flight systems.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how like
That's
whenever,
mechanics.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's basically getting himself
You know
a
how
little
Han
boost.
Solo, when like shit's acting up, he can just be like, "Work,
He's
goddamn
getting
it,
doing
bang, bang, bang,"
mechanics,
and
a
shit
current
just start
mechanics
working.
boost.
Yeah, so I just have like percussive.
I'm gonna actually give you guys like some XP also for the end of tonight.
Okay.
That way you can play with that.
Okay, so you guys can wrap up your stuff.
All right. So meanwhile, Malik
Fucking right.
is kind of like you've been repaired as best as they could.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
go.
keep on.
Yeah.
And a
I like the
giant
new
ass
job.
star.
You're becoming Scarface, brother.
Who's Scarface?
Who's Scarface?
Hey, and you know what? In his room on that little star thing I went to is a stuffed BB-8, and he always walks down the hall like, say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, I walk out. I was like, say hello to my little friend, brother.
I would be the one to have it because I'm the massive warrior who's angry at being tricked and speared.
Looks good on you.
BB-8.
So in hindsight, you didn't intimidate the fuck out of that B9 unit. He played you.
That's not what I believe, yes. But in reality, I scared the shit out of it and it was like, screw it, just
The
hit
path
suicide.
of least resistance in this B9's mind.
Was
Go around
you and to blow up the ships, yeah. He could have just detonated out of fear and killed me right then.
So through this Wi-Fi connection with the other B9s, he has gained like a higher tier of like computing.
He
power.
He has a hive mind.
He apparently now has a hive mind, and
He's
we're
a
all
hive
fucking
mind.
gonna die. But anyways,
Yes.
so
Limited to a short
So
span.
Malik is just like, well, we've got kind of the shipyards from this.
Kinda? Kinda?
He's paid for his failure. You have not yet.
bitch ass.
Who saved you?
Who saved you?
Who destroyed all the fleets in the air?
Who picked your ass up after you crashed into a base?
Who had to rescue you from an exploding BB-8 the first time?
It didn't explode, it ran away.
You wouldn't have gotten out.
I still would have made it to the ships.
No, you wouldn't have.
You did nothing because the bee escaped anyways.
Malik is just watching this.
You actually slowed
Mother
me down. 'Cause my
loved me
agility
best.
Is less than Father loved me more.
Father doesn't count. He was incompetent.
Father was a soldier, a good one. Yes, master.
Anyways,
Unfortunately, they buried him last year after a sudden BB-8 fall.
I need you guys to start heading towards Eridonia, and I will not accept another failure from either of you.
I mean, we got the shipyards. Not intact,
Barely.
but we still got them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you say that in game. Here's a protein bag.
Can't eat it.
Yeah, he just kind of stares at you in rage, just like eyes glowing red.
That is the one question I always had about Malik is how did he get his
Same
protein?
supplements that Darth Vader had with the tube.
Oh. I mean, also you could take his mask off.
I mean, his mask hinged. It wasn't like it was a jaw. It wasn't a mask, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a jaw, but then the mask came up away from his face and covered his nose.
Yeah.
So it was like a lip. So he
I mean, you can eat.
Straw.
You have a jaw. You can eat. Here you go.
For those of you listening in, Maximin, the Destroyer's
That's their
Abra,
master.
just unscrewed his jaw and then screwed it tight to simulate chewing.
Yeah.
While you're glaring
While
at
I'm
me.
wearing a and And Malik, one of the most powerful Sith there's ever been, is standing a foot away.
This is what
I'm not a smart man.
Malik usually looks like.
Oh,
But he doesn't have that part. Now he does.
Oh yeah.
Because timeline has shifted
Basically,
drastically.
I'm Malik now, but with horns and collar.
Yeah, like the timeline shifted drastically because of events you guys created.
And I'm in here just messing around with my sibling.
Don't worry.
Who was kind of growing less fond of you by the moment.
I mean, it's not like you don't play jokes on me too.
Eventually you'll just be the Darth Bandon though. Like, to his version of Darth Malik.
Yeah.
Which, hey,
So are you just
bad
gonna-
news. Things don't turn out well for Bandon.
Are you just gonna keep these?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. But, I mean, unless you want to work on your XP off.
I'm just gonna say I'm sorry for the teasing, brother. That's it.
Look,
No, I forgive you.
look, both of you. Get on the ship now. Actually, you stay. You go ahead and start the ship.
I don't even get a reward for the shipyards?
Your reward is
It's
that
your
you
job.
live.
I just.
And as for you,
see.
suddenly Malik starts to shock you.
Hey! Stop that!
I don't react whatsoever.
Go. And he
Turn
shocks
around.
again.
Stop that!
I walk out.
I mean, is that really what you're going to tell me?
Just
I
like
think instead of stop that, you are screeching in pain.
I'm using a suppression to stop it.
Okay, well, you can only do it one more time.
Can Malik not override someone much weaker than him?
Don't worry. He can only do it one more time, so...
Will you stop shocking me?
And shock.
Now you're being screeching in pain.
Yeah.
And it's probably worse now because you tried to resist it.
Yep. I mean, he is your
Yeah, I
master. That's the type of thing Sith do.
This is a pretty standard punishment.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I wouldn't have reacted because it was.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it wasn't me.
You already had your... Like he said
lost the
earlier.
job.
Like he said earlier. He's
should've
already been
accepted it.
punished.
So I leave.
Ow.
I help Malik.
Ow. I creep
Now I'm gonna
all
bite the head off
over.
next DD now.
Don't you know to treat women kind? Ow.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like in like a year or two,
You're one BB9.
he's gonna treat Bastila the same
A
way.
horde of dead BB9s around.
Actually,
you.
if anything, it's gonna end up being him. But
Yeah.
I wonder where this will lead, though.
I don't know. Anyways, is there anything else?
No, that's it. So he after
No, that's what I was asking Malik. Is there anything else? Are you done shocking me?
just go do your job. Okay. And if you fail me again, it will be much worse.
It's not like it's our fault to begin with.
What do you mean?
Why did he shock him?
You didn't realize that the asshole that blew up a planet was there. And now he can hop bodies.
Conjecture.
Yeah, you don't really know
I
that.
mean, that would be a conjecture.
Conjecture. Theoretically, she would at least know the technology exists and can make the conjecture.
Okay.
Seeing as they destroyed at least one B9 before anything
Yeah.
else.
There were circumstances beyond our control.
You could have gotten rid of them.
He's a Sith. Ration doesn't work.
You could have killed them.
Yes, let me kill an unseen force.
Except
I don't
you,
have foresight, you know.
Except you said you knew they were there once you got there.
I found one. That one exploded. Found another one. Couldn't destroy it without killing him.
Okay.
Do you really want to lose a people?
If they're weak.
An explosion will kill all of us. We are still flesh.
Poor Shock.
Josh isn't there anymore.
Well,
You
you
probably don't like
do
him
what you
right
need
now.
to.
I will.
He's been in there that long.
Next time, if your brother gets in the way, do it anyways.
Do you have any, like, droid tranquilizers?
Get out. I mean, in case you don't know, Malik is not one to be humored.
Apparently, but he's taking the humor. So apparently I have permission to kill you now.
You do know that was always part of our training, and the fact that I went back to you is the reason he's considering this punishment, right?
Yeah.
Probably not for failure. If I had just left you, I probably wouldn't have been punished near as bad.
Yeah.
My real punishment is, the reason I was punished was not blowing it up, but not leaving you to go save the ships.
Yeah.
So I should have saved the fleet and left you to die.
Aww,
But technically speaking, you wouldn't have died anyways.
Yeah.
So
But, like, that is the Sith way. I mean...
it would have been to leave you.
But that in of itself means that you gain more of your morality back.
Yeah, actually, I'll give you 5 for going back.
Which is what you needed.
No, I'm still in dark. I need one more.
Okay.
I'm now at
30 is dark side, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still dark.
Hey, you! Yeah, you watching the video. It's me, Toki Supreme. I'm here to let you know that if you enjoyed this video, you need to like and subscribe. Also, if you want more Star Wars adventures from us, you should check out Escape Reality Films' Patreon page, which you can find in the link below. If you don't do at least one of those, I will send my army of Wookiees after you. I am the machine! Cuckoo, Cachoo! Ice cream!